Warning: the following TTRPG stream is intended for mature audiences and may contain material that is not suitable for all viewers. Viewers who may be sensitive to graphic content should proceed to the video description below, where timestamps of such events are provided to the best of our ability. Viewer discretion is advised. Thank you.
Hello, my fellow folk from the past, present, and future. Welcome to the eighth episode of Season of War, the first campaign of Lore Weavers TTRPG. Before we get into our, chaotic introductions here, I do have two quick announcements for everyone. The first being that at the time of this release, we will have had the opportunity to host a panel at Twin Cities Con, which is a con hosted in the Twin Cities from November 8th through the 10th. Greatly looking forward to it. And I guess I just want to thank everyone that came out, as well as Twin Cities Con for this opportunity. If everyone's in the area, I highly recommend checking it out. Last year, Tables and I actually went to the con, and it was a blast. It was a great time. The second announcement being that the first custom item for this world, which would be a PDF for the Item of Chaos, is now out in places where you can find it for free. Links will be included in the video description, but please go out, take a look, use it in your game in insane ways, and reach out to us and let us know how you do it. We would love to hear about all the insanity that it creates within your games. But with that, we're going to continue our chaotic introductions.
We are going
so today, I have the utmost pleasure of introducing my dear friend Autumn. Autumn is an incredible voice actress, very talented artist in various ways. Shoddy at League of Legends, but I'm even worse. And I just want to call out a few things that Autumn has done. First, for this, she set up the whole background and everything that you're seeing with the tavern, all the infrastructure. She does a lot of great work for this channel. So thank you very much, Autumn, for doing that. And you can find her out in games on Steam, including a free one if you're interested in some puzzle stuff called Ecstasy, Light, and Inertia. There's also Sammy Jukes, Twin Lakes, and Whisper in Twilight Chapter 2, amongst other games you can find on Steam. But additionally, you can hear her in an anime dub out on Prime Video. I believe it's the first episode of My Dear Friend Nokatan. And when you think that, wow, that's a lot of stuff, there's more. She's in podcasts on Spotify. You can find them. Podcasts such as Echoes in a Jar and The Redwood Bureau.
Is a woman.
Yes, and is woman. But yes, that is my dear friend Autumn, and I'll pass it off over to you.
That's not what I said.
Sent you a very important message there, Jack.
Incredible, yeah.
And we all know women don't exist. Let's be I'm just kidding.
Oh my god. We at Lore Weavers TTRPG believe in the existence.
Yeah.
No,
Oh
we
my
are
God.
We are gremlins. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway,
We are
so I am going to be introducing Tables, aka Alphadon, aka a bunch of other names of random people from Call of Cthulhu that have played with him for a very long time. No Tables for oh gosh, how long has it been now? Like three years, I think. Like for a while. Tables is awesome.
4.
Yes. He is an extremely intelligent and artistic person. He literally can pick up on anything like immensely quickly. He helps out and does a lot of the editing with like special effects as far as doing like a lot of the audio special effects, adding images to like the streams, which is awesome. His character Alphadon is really cool. I never heard of the race that he was playing, which I cannot pronounce correctly. Can you please say it for me?
Unia.
Onia? Onia, okay. Which I hadn't heard until this game, which I thought was really cool. And his whole character concept just in general was really neat. And
Thank Billy for that part.
yeah, it's just like their whole ideas are so cool. What else? I'm trying to think of what else. He has very adorable pets. What else?
Yeah, pet moment.
Yes. What else about Alphadon? He's green. What shade
He's
of
like
green?
an onion.
What specific shade of green is he, Tables? Have you decided?
I have not pulled up a
A
color chart, but he is pale green.
Okay.
Sort of like a
Gives the alphanumeric
We
Yeah.
need to
I-
know
I'm gonna
the hex code.
shade.
Give us the hex.
Yeah. Give us the hex.
Anyway, but yes, so he is the caretaker of our dear Sushi, and we met his high school bully rival friend who's I don't know, that's kind of the vibe I got from it, but you know, he ended up better
Yeah,
in
we
life.
need to ask him about that this session. 'Cause there's a story there.
And you know, basically the whole idea where your high school bully ends up gaining 50 pounds in college and you end up being successful and it's like, you ended up like, you know, that kind of thing. Except undead. And
Yeah.
I don't know, under the
You
spell of an
lost
apple.
50 pounds.
Yay! That is soul question mark. I don't know how that works. But yeah, and now question mark stuff, we gotta deal with wizardy stuff and magic and books, and he's a nerd, but you know what, we love nerds. I'm a nerd too. Well, in real life, not a Kosh. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Anyway, that's Tables. He's awesome.
Thank you very much. I believe I have the honor of introducing us to Rez. Now, I don't know Rez as well as I know some of the other people here, but Rez, in his own words, is just a guy.
Anyways,
He's our resident guy. Okay, I'm done.
that's my 2 weeks. You know, I'll be here for one more session. And,
Yeah, that checks out.
I've known Rez for, it's been about a year now, I think.
Mhm.
And I first known him as Cordy, a DPS tank of an undead druid fighter, multi-class.
Yeah, Jesus. He was a character.
He was quite a character.
Quite the character. Yeah, that was. Man, those were some wacky times.
That one time you turned into a cloud and broke into that tank,
Yeah, that was.
that flying tank, and
Time he fell 200 feet and survived.
Yeah, that was wild.
and now he is Gax, the George. Sorry, the runt.
The
of
runt. Yeah.
Runt. Sorry.
There you go. You found the word.
I don't know.
No.
That's the right word for
He's
it.
just an uglier tabaxi. Let's not shame him.
Oh my god.
Like a
No.
pygmy knoll.
He makes it up in intelligence.
He's just
Don't
a
worry.
small boy.
Sure, whatever you say.
He's
Steve. Thank you.
he's slightly taller than
He's
Alphadon, I
pocket
think.
size.
Or
For a
but
giant.
he's the shortest knoll I've ever seen, but he's still about as
Still
tall as I am.
massive. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like 6'4", like hunched.
Yes. So if he stood up straight, he'd be taller than me still. And as we all know, he has a drinking problem, and we'll see if we can help him with that. Although I don't know how
Rez,
that's
not
gonna work.
Gax. I'm just
Oh no,
kidding.
both of us. We're both violent alcoholics.
We'll see how that turns out in the middle of a pirate city.
Oh wow, there will be no turnout. Everything's gone.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be no chances of alcohol in a city run by pirates.
Oh yeah, you know.
Yes.
But
But yeah, that's. I need to hang out more with Rez. He needs to hop in more streams. with
I need
me.
to hang out with you guys just more in general. You guys
Yeah.
are fun.
Yeah, how about whenever? We're always doing random shit out here. But I guess passing that over to Rez.
Yes.
Yeah, so I am going to be introducing our good friend Callum. Unfortunately, as I've said many a times, and I will say many a times more until this changes, I don't know much. I am newer, though newer, quote unquote, because it has been a year. I've just been slacking, apparently. But Callum here, I know him from the same game that I know pretty much everyone here from. Initially, that being Billy's game from, almost a lifetime ago at this point, a year ago. But he...
Has it been a year?
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
A little over, I think. But he specifically, I know me and him like to bounce off each other a lot. We find it very easy to actually interact during games. I know if I obviously like role-playing with everyone here, but if I had to choose for a specific scene, and I only got one, and it was from this group, it would definitely be Callum.
I'm flattered. I really am. And I swear one of these days we will, if only by law of averages, create two characters that actually get along.
Yeah. But, conflict creates intrigue, and it makes all the sweeter of a friendship.
It really does. And we have a really sweet friendship, I hope.
No, I hate you. No, but yeah, I will be now passing it over to our good friend Callum.
Oh, everybody, who's ready to have some excellent D&D?
Woo!
Boo! No.
It's the liveliest graveyard I've ever played in. Okay, so... And those wonderful sound effects came from my very good friend of these many years, Billy, Dungeon Master Extraordinaire. I have known this crazy character for gotta be over 5 years at this point.
Has it really been that long?
No, it's been 3,
4, 3, 4.
3, 4, getting close to 5. At least 3. Yeah, probably closer to 4 at this point. But yeah, I joined up with the start of Billy's game way back in the before times during the COVID lockdown, and just found the most incredible GM, so passionate, put so much work into his world and his maps and his characters, and just making sure that everyone has the most fun experience.
I can agree.
He is, he's a really fun player to roleplay with.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, you've got the most, you take character ideas and you run with them. Every time I've played a game with him, he's just taken a character idea and just gone like, okay, we're going there. Let's go there.
Yeah, now that, however, let's also add this to make it even more insane.
No, yeah, absolutely. And, he's been playing, Sushi, the goblin, who's sometimes also a halfling and sometimes also a pile of snakes. Much like his character Sushi, Billy hails from the wild up north. And also, much like his character Sushi, Billy has a hobby of taking in wild and distressed animals and nursing them to health and making sure they have a good home.
Oh. A man after my own heart.
Yeah, it's something I really admire about him, and he's just, great player, great guy, and, bring us on home there, Billy.
All right. I got the lovely privilege of introducing Jack, our fantastic GM here. Met Jack towards the end of my Pod Nation campaign, which is what kind of brought the majority of us together as a group. Jack came in as a, how do I say, almost like a enemy to the party, with alternative motives hidden from the group, and amazingly, he was able to keep this hidden for an entire year, was it, before revealing it?
Yeah, it was a little over a year in real life, yeah.
Yikes.
He didn't go through with it, pussy. I mean,
I wanted to
We
see
gotta tell
blood.
that
I
story
wanted
to
to
the
see them
viewers
dead.
one day. Maybe
yeah.
on our first question and answer session.
Maybe.
But
When
no,
does-
Jack's been an absolute fantastic role player. He fit in so well with the group. Even the way he adapted to the situation and took on the situation was beyond what I've seen most players do. And even Spite Thorn, Callum's character in that game, interrogating him. No, he took to the campaign really well and drove it forward in a lot of very unique ways. He played a rogue paladin hybrid, and I know he hybrided into a warlock, but decided to backtrack that because it was not what he wanted.
Hey, you try things out.
And no, Jack's been my experience with him as a GM has been with 2 campaigns. So this is the second campaign, both with Sushi. And he's just been a fantastic GM. He adapts well. He has awesome voices, and I just really enjoy role playing with him. And the fact that he's taking on this task to bring all of us together, he's kind of like the grease in an engine. He's integral in every part, but keeps everything running smooth and has been part of it. And that's something very special about Jack in the development in this production. And so I give my hats off to Jack.
Thank you, Billy. That really actually means a lot. It really touched my heart. It was an absolute pleasure joining that game with you guys, having the goal to kill the guy who led the party, sort of, whatever. Absolute blast, man. You're a phenomenal GM, like Cal touched on, and I'm just fortunate enough to be here with all of you. But before I get too deep in the sappiness of this, why don't we dive into tonight's episode of Season of War, where the party is coming upon Waterworld. Well, fresh off a victory, accompanied by the turbulence of loss, the Plumbers could not find a way out of the danger as they fled the now crumbling caverns of Nalagash the Deep Mind. But even after that, as they ran out on the beach, the Plumbers found themselves at the mercy of a troop of Empire archers, led by Captain Adonis Larkin's younger brother, Adrius. However, having had the sand dollar from Nelsa, who is now once again alive and with them, they were all able to call upon the aid of one Martina Troubadour, also known as the Droplet of Death. Surging from the sea, her ship, the Misty Escape, flipped from under the waves and rode between 2 Empire ships that readied to fire upon her. However, right as they were about to fire, Martina and her vessel vanished to the other side of one of the ships, and all the Empire's ships hit were each other. The Misty Escape then fired on the line of archers on the cliff as the Plumbers fled to the ship, and once again they were aboard, submerged in the sea, and came up somewhere else entirely in the world of Atura. You know, the smell of the deep sea is a bit different than the coast. And Waterworld, the floating pirate city that sails around Frostbeard's Bay, is not even that exactly of the deep, but a unique concoction of the two. The scraping sounds of accordions and drunken singing can be heard in the distance as you see the sun setting behind the massive floating series of docks and ships of various sizes tied together, all ranging from small gunboats to the massive behemoth of a ship that is pulling the city. For those of you with a good sense of perception and investigation, that ship appears to be a full mile long. The lapping of the waves and the cawing of seagulls all bring into a sense of surreal, as it has been quite a day for you all. As Martina sort of turns around to you all, as you're dripping wet from the ship surging underwater and coming up here. Well, darlings, we're stuck here for a night or two, I am afraid, but I will let Connor know that you are all to stay in my penthouse condo tonight in the Onyx Gardens. And I know you are all tired, and use your night however you see fit, but Waterworld truly is one massive, somewhat dangerous party. I suggest you rest up, and then she looks at Gax, fucking bathe, Though a lot of folk here won't care, I will, and I think a hot bath will do you all well. I'll send champagne and other drinks, in addition to a proper Waterworld seafood boil. My first mate will bring you in and make sure you all get appointed and set up at the gardens, and considering I just did you a favor getting you all here, I take it you can pay for it, right? I'm just fucking with you. I am just fucking with you. This one's on me. Nelsa, and if I may, you look like shit, like worse than the last time it brought you back to life. I'll send up a spa expert, but hey, cheers to the plumbers. Welcome to Waterworld, as you are all passed around small tankards of a little mead as they tap it on the railing.
I didn't know we were doing this. I don't have any fucking... Oh.
No. What does it smell like?
Rum.
Okay, yes, man! Yonan
at-
downs his in one gulp.
Mm-hmm.
As
you guys are all you're aboard the Misty Escape, as everyone's like cleaning up, they're beginning to untie things because they knew from like that transition you can't have like loose barrels out on the deck or it would like fall off and stuff. But you guys have probably about 20 minutes of sailing before you actually reach Waterworld proper itself. So you do have some quiet moments before you get there.
Yeah, after we get our like drinks, right? Gax is still, holding Nelsa on his shoulder because, she is very exhausted. She just came back from the dead, and he holds his drink and he's like, I don't smell that bad, do I?
Do you want me to be honest, Gax?
Well, you could have just said no if you I'm not inept. Just wanted to hear
You've
someone
had a
say.
long day. I think your wounds are,
It's fine. I'll
Hey.
get it.
Apprentice?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I wouldn't be much of an apprentice if I didn't help you, now would I?
That's not your job. But you did it anyways. Enjoy your party tonight in the town. I remember when first time I was here, it was a great time.
Yeah.
I am exhausted, so I will not be joining you, but
Would you want me to find you somewhere to rest, or are you good up there?
I'm gonna take a very comfortable bed in that penthouse when we get there. But for now, I'm gonna go catch one of the hammocks downstairs, if that's alright.
Let me... Do you want me to take you there, or do you want me to just set you down?
You see there's like a flash in her eyes, like normally she was like not about getting held, and then she realized how tired she is. She goes, that'd be nice. Yeah, that'd be nice. Thank
Right. Also, I only took a drink, but you can have the rest of my...
No,
if you
you're fine.
Okay.
Enjoy yourself.
And then he just keeps going. Oof. And yeah, he's gonna take her down there, set her up with a hammock, and then probably go back to the rest of the party for now.
Yeah. As you head upstairs, you see some of the crew are passing around drinks, but the rest of them are getting ready to, shore into Waterworld and stuff. I guess what I ask is, are there any quick things or conversations anyone wants to have?
Sure. What was the captain's name again? Martinet?
Martina Troubadour, yes.
Martina Troubadour. Yonan would like to go up to Captain Troubadour.
Mm-hmm.
If she's he's not going to interrupt her. He's going to wait till she's not busy at a moment.
Yeah, she's giving out orders for a second, and then you see that there is a moment where you're able to catch her as she just sort of rests at the helm for a moment. A little bit of a smile on her face.
Captain Troubadour, was it?
Aye, yes it was. You are
well,
Yonan, yes?
Yonan McPherson, of the Seawards Port McPhersons.
Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, I assure you the pleasure is mine.
You're a bit of a sticky situation there, no?
Yes, I wish to express my thanks for the get out. Yes, we were in a bit of a bind, Normally, between Gax and Nelsa, dozen archers is, they can make short work, but we just had the bloody cave fucked down on our heads, and I'm not sure what we would have done if you hadn't.
Oh, it was a old favor that Nelsek called in, so you can thank her for your escape routes, I say. Seawards Port, you don't. I imagine you get some, but not too many pirate types through that area.
Oh, we still not as many as back in the day, but we still get a few scallywags and a few proper scoundrels, especially down in the Woolport docks. You hear plenty of pirate stories. Your name happens to feature in more than a few.
Oh, they know of the droplet of death, then, yes?
Your recent promotion in Waterworld caused quite a few waves. The ripples managed to make their way all the way down to the southern coast.
Aye, well, it was something I did not ask for, but
I know a thing or two about that.
Well, the Crossbone Council wished to have me in, say, a tiebreaker if they do not come to a decision about something that they did not have before. And since Waterworld is to have no pirate king and no pirate queen either, they formed a new position.
So you're like the committee chairwoman.
I guess you could say that. It is close to something like that, yes?
Oh, it's as good a way to run a government as any. I mean, so much as folk like this are fit to be governed.
Yes, that is the line, is it not? You hear a couple gunshots in the distance, and then raucous laughter as, like, on some sort of dock near the edge, some of you can maybe just make out, probably Sushi, that they're tossing a body out into the water.
Oh yeah, I'm not up there, huh?
Man overboard.
Man overboard.
Oh, that's...
Do you see him? Oh no, he sunk.
Oh no!
Yes, you might have to explain to Sushi what stone ankle weights, stone shoes are.
Why would he have stone
she's
shoes?
to reach the bottom faster.
And stay there.
Sushi is well acquainted with certain Sushi is very well acquainted with forms of violence and oddly innocent about the reason those forms exist. It's a curious combination.
This will be a interesting place for her to be in, then. Good luck with that.
Well, it's
Thank
going to
you.
be a real interesting place for all of us. I'm quite excited. I've been hearing stories of this place since I was a wee one. Especially one pirate in particular. I'm hoping is still gotten about. I happen to be a by very distant relation, kinfolk to Captain Purple Jacket.
Oh, Captain Purple Jacket. Oh, you know Captain Purple Jacket. Oh.
I've heard stories. I've heard tales. I'm aware most of them are bullshit, but.
Oh, yes. Oh, they're all bullshit. But he is quite enjoyable to be around. He acquires gold about as quickly as he loses it, either gambling or just making mistakes that need to be paid for. He is, well, recently without a ship.
That sounds about
He's
right.
not a very good captain. I don't know if you know this. Wait, he's a gnome too. You're not related, are you? No way.
As I said, distant relation, but he is
How
a member of the McPherson.
How distant?
Aye.
Oh no.
Yes, he's we are kinfolk. We hear messages from him occasionally. We've fenced a few goods for him over the years, but I mean, oh, better to be a memorable pirate than an effective one, I suppose.
Better to be both. But yes, I suppose if you have to pick between the choose, the histories remember the memorable, and sometimes the effective are forgotten. This is true.
Well, you seem to be managing both quite well, and if we can manage
I have
to
a
swing.
question for you.
Oh, by all means.
That tall, gorgeous piece of meat down there, she points to Alphadon. What's his deal?
Oh no.
Yonan looks at Alphadon and then sort of cranes his head to look past Alphadon and then sort of cranes his head the other way.
My ex and I recently broke up, and then I think he lost his ship at sea. Actually, near Seawards Port.
Your ex, he wouldn't happen to be Tabaxi, would he?
Yes, he would be. Yeah.
I believe I heard Gax mention that he'd run into a fella that seems to be that description. So
it would be a cost, but yeah.
Right.
Well, if you want to throw Gax under the bus, if you think this is a bad thing.
So you're on the market for a new bunkmate.
Well, testing the waters. Not necessarily jump to that. We'll see. But I don't like to step bounds if they are engaged with another person. I'll kill someone, but I will not cross that line.
Well, it's good to have standards. I've always believed that every criminal should have standards. It's what separates us from government agents.
Thank you. This is what I keep saying to people when they're like, "Why does Waterworld have to have rules?" Well, we have to have pirate laws. I mean, like.
Yes. Otherwise, you're just a bloody navy.
Yes. What? But you can't have too much. So yeah, this is something I feel very passionate about myself. Yes.
But
anywho, when we talk, I will have to get going. But my first mate here, Gorian, should be able to guide you to the Onyx Gardens if you're.
Oh, Gorian, let's see this guy. Ooh, I like him. He looks cool.
It's just large, silver-haired minotaur with like these white horns coming out.
Well, look at this tall glass of water. Sorry.
Why is everyone talking about water and swimming so much?
Well,
and
we are on the ocean. It comes up a lot when you're on the ocean, Sushi.
Right, boss. You want me to take these folk to the Onyx Gardens, then? Yes, that would be best, Gorian. Make sure they are not trifled with on the way, and make sure that they are put in my penthouse suite with all the rooms and everything. And just let Connor know that it is on me. And make sure to send them up the welcome special with the champagne and the seafood boiled over time. And also, if you can get Elda, the one with the really good hat that gets in there not steep, send her up with a couple of her girls to for sports if they want massages or anything. Strictly massages. You go to a different place for that sort of stuff.
Gax is just like, oh.
But yes, if you could do that, right, boss. I can take care of that, and just point out everyone here, just all the new folks we grabbed, right? Yes, Gordian. Thank you very much. You can put Rum in charge while we're both out. Sound good? Good. As he takes off and begins to give orders as you guys are closing in. Are there any other quick conversations? What is Althadon doing in this moment? What's Akash up to?
Mr. Lady Killer.
Yeah.
You can go first, Mr. Lady Killer.
Althadon was completely oblivious to what was going on because he was
Yep.
he'd opened up a book and he was writing down, planning what he's going to say to El Capitan because he wanted to get a message out to him.
Gotcha, yeah.
Martina is into the studious type, I see.
But yes, he was planning out what he wanted to say to El Capitan now that he wasn't able to announce to the city that we defeated the Aboleth.
Yeah, gotcha.
Well, didn't we
But
set
he
up
actually,
that sky
yeah,
right?
no, I did not get a chance to send out the sky right. So,
Oh, okay, never mind then.
yes,
Oh,
so
shit.
actually, he would, once he had that written down, he would start casting the spell sending, and he would send to El Capitan. Aboleth is dead. City is free. Had to escape to Waterworld. Please skywrite message of our success to the city if you can. Althadon.
Congratulations. All good here. No troubles. I will skywrite. You said you were in Waterworld, right?
Yes.
If you run into them, make sure to tell Mariah Reeton, the quartermaster, I say hi.
Did Mariah what?
Reading.
Reading?
You haven't met her. You haven't heard of her. You don't know. But
Okay.
yes.
The Capitan says hi.
Yeah, that's the message. He will certainly skywrite for you.
Okay. He's the one who taught it to me, so he should know it.
Yes.
Okay.
There.
Quartermaster of Waterworld.
Oh, she's also very pretty. Why do you got a lot of pretty people here? What is this?
But yeah, as you're doing that, Akash, anything you're up to? Are you sort of stewing in this moment, or I mean, you're fresh off the rush to the ship to get there. Arrows are shot at you guys, all that.
So, first thing, honestly, I'm not sure if anyone would even take it, but like when everyone was like offered, I guess pictures of like alcohol and whatnot, he kind of just kind of pushed it to the side. He just kind of just wouldn't have so, and as like just kind of watching as everyone is kind of spreads out, it does their own thing. He's just taking everything in very quietly, just kind of leaning over the side of the ship, like putting his weight like on the if it's high enough, I would say that he wouldn't fall on, like in a safe way, I would say. But
yeah, you're able to lean just fine. Yeah.
I do have a question for Gax though. After you appear back from down below,
I'm going over to you because you're the only one who isn't paired off.
Okay, so then yeah, I'm just he would be like Akash would literally just be like in the same space that we all appeared in and were given the kegs of alcohol. It's just the alcohol is literally just sitting next to him. It's not touched.
So Gax is just like
you're like eyeing it up.
And he just nods and is like, if you want to take it.
I mean, I was coming over here to see how you were, but I mean, I'll take it if you're given.
I don't want it.
You don't want it.
I'm not thirsty.
I have a question for you, Akash.
And he kind of just, as he's looking, he kind of just turns like his body and he just stare. Yep, we're both about the same height, so yeah, he just kind of looks over to you.
After the Aboleth fight, obviously we had to run away, so we didn't really get much of a chance to process what just happened. And I know it's been a lot for you specifically. I just kind of came into this situation afterwards, and I didn't really get to talk to you all too much. But from what I know, and from what I've seen, this is very out of character. Are you alright?
And he kind of just looks at you for a moment. Doesn't make any facial changes for a few seconds. Am I all right? We left an entire city still poisoned by the Aboleth's whatever the fuck, I don't know. While still being occupied by a military operation. And we're on this ship, seemingly drinking alcohol and having a grand old time. How do you think I feel right now?
Can I ask you a question?
What?
Would you rather us leave a city poisoned by an Aboleth, still occupied by military personnel, dead?
I just want to get back there.
Well, unfortunately, that's not really an option right now. We're all tired, injured, and frankly a hell of a lot farther than any of us really want to be. But it's better than us not being around at all.
I know that. Why do you think I'm frustrated right now? I'm not an idiot.
Not saying you are. It's just sometimes, whenever someone feels like they need to do something about a situation, that makes them forget the facts. And it makes things a hell of a lot worse. So before you do anything reckless, because that's what these feelings can do to someone, you get reckless. Before you do anything like that, just remember, it's better to be alive so you can save someone another day than it is to be dead trying to do something right. Because you can do a lot more with time. Now, there is a time to be reckless, but right now, that is not it. And trust me, I should know. I'm probably one of the most reckless motherfuckers I've ever met. Just think about it a little more before you start beating yourself up over this situation. And he's gonna grab the drink, take a little sip.
And as you're saying that, he kind of just stares at you. Again, like as you're saying it, he's giving you direct eye contact and not really showing much emotion, but he is listening. And as you finish, he kind of furrows whatever a lizard brow would be. I don't know. I don't
still
know.
have a brow ridge.
Yeah.
You kind of have like a brow ridge, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know how flexible they are, but so for a split second, he's very quiet and still. Can we just say for like comedic effect, there's like barrels and shit like around us and stuff?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So as you finish up, he just takes a big deep breath in, and lets out a very loud sigh. And as he exhales, he just puts all his force and punches the nearest wooden disposable object, which I'm assuming is a barrel, and I would love to roll to attack for that.
Give me, honestly, for this, I'd allow you either to make an unarmed check or an athletics check. If you just want to give me athletics for the effect of this.
Sure.
Yeah, after you punch it, I'm just gonna take another drink and be like, well, I'm gonna wait for the roll first.
Give me 1 second. Athletics. Dirty 20.
Oh,
That's a 20. Yeah, you see,
And
Akash, you punch the barrel. This all happens in a split second as it cracks and shatters underneath the barrel, like the top, the wood from the top, sort of spraying off the metal sort of like hinge around the cast of it as you punch down into a barrel, weirdly enough, full of water.
now
that made me feel
I was gonna ask why you did that, but I know why.
Althadon flinched when you did that.
Yeah. Althadon's like writing out the sending message and
Yonan just looks over at the captain and just says, "I'll pay for that."
Yes, you will.
Akash,
Aye.
would you like a suggestion?
That's all we can really do right now.
Hurt the barrels.
Meet me tonight at the at the suite, just outside. You can.
I have a partner, Gax.
Not like that. Outside, you're obviously very stressed. You need to take out aggression. You need to do something. And unfortunately, it looks like I'm the one who's going to be the most qualified to help you out.
This still sounds like sex.
We're going to punch each other. Well, you punch me.
Okay, that works too.
Now, I'm gonna go finish this drink, and you probably have a lot to think about, so I'll leave you to it. And yeah, Gax is gonna give Akash a very firm, like, pat on the shoulder before going to finish the drink somewhere else.
Before you go, he's like, wait up. 1 second. And he comes over and he takes something out of his pocket and something out of his bag, and he hands you 2 items. He's like, you'll have better use of these than I will from now on. Thank you.
I see 2 amorphous items in my
Yes.
hand. What are they?
The first one is this, it's like an amulet. It's in the shape of like a tankard almost, like you're drinking out of right now. And the second one is an actual like stein, and it has like it has like a copper band across the middle of it, and it has like these illustrations of like wheat and like dwarves dancing and like creating like alcohol, and they're 2 magic items actually. So I'm giving you the tankard of plenty and the amulet of the drunkard, which so those are yours now.
Yeah, Gax looks at them, and he doesn't really know what they are, but he knows one of them is a tankard, and one of them is a nice piece of jewelry. So he's gonna look at them. He's gonna look up to you after you say thank you, and he just nods a little bit. He's like, yeah.
Akash just basically says, put this on, drink booze, heal. This lets you drink full alcohol 3 times a day. You just say the magic word and he tells you the magic word.
Oh, okay. Thank you. And, of course, anytime. Just, maybe next time don't take your aggression out on something that is other people's property. Though, I mean, that's kind of all we've been doing recently.
Barrel hater.
Just a mad look. You turn around and Sushi's just pissed off. Right behind you.
Right. Okay. Thank you, Sushi. I'll fix that right up, Sushi. It'll be okay. We won't have that in our ranks.
This is what you learned scenting. Oh god.
Just go.
Thank you
Go
for
get your
my
thinking.
honor there, Sushi.
Go get your thinking in there.
But why would you do that?
Sushi.
It could have been
okay.
you, Alpha Dawn.
That gets an eye raise from a couple of the crew members around. What?
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Woo! Alright, yeah. So as you guys are able to have those conversations,
Yeah.
as you're heading into Waterworld, you see this massive expanding docks. Hundreds of thousands of people live here in this floating pirate city. It is massive. As you guys arrive on the docks, you see Martina sort of steps up on the side of the rig. She goes, "I will see you all later." As she gives you a nod and falls back off the dock and disappears into mist.
Oh! Another one of those.
As yeah, you see as Gorian goes, "Well, I've been in charge of taking you all to the Onyx Gardens, owned by one Connor O'Brien here.
Lead the
If you
way.
didn't know, Waterworld here. As you guys are leading the way, you see taverns. There's fights. There's straight up duels.
Oh.
Like you'll see people like they have to like agree to a duel and duel out on the streets with their flintlock pistols and stuff. As you see as he begins explaining, so Waterworld is ran by the Crossbone Council, which never has had a captain previously. Still doesn't technically, although Martina pretty much fills that role. And yeah, basically we have one Georgia Longarm here. She'd be the first mate of Waterworld. Big orcish lady, don't get in her way. Connor O'Brien, our lovely, I think he's called an Asamar. One of those angelish folk, though. He's just a real pretty looking dude. Runs the
A
Onyx
real
Gardens.
angel?
No, nothing quite like that. Trust me,
Like
he ain't
that,
no angel,
that
buddy.
fellow we met, Ash. Like that. Sushi. You remember Ash?
The pale one?
Aye. He's, they're very pale. Except for
Oh.
the ones that are very dark.
Someone
don't
who's
think-
attractive.
I think Mr. O'Brien's father was a
The one with
and his
the
mother was a
pretty
human, so-
skin.
Yes.
Aye, the pretty skin.
Okay. I remember that one.
Of course you do.
We've also got good old Tall Tommy Two Toes, the bosun of Waterworld. You know, make sure everything's in shape. Kind of skinnier Goliath feller. A lot smaller than ours here. The Wave Breaker. And we got Jaharis. He's a blue-skinned Triton folk. He's the navigator for Waterworld. And of course, there's Mariah Reading, the quartermaster of Waterworld, and Annabeth Bonley, who'd be the surgeon. Surgeon on ships mainly just keeps things clean, but also if you get, a hole put through, you need something to be patched up, they're there for too. So they
I
sort of
imagine
lead
the
Waterworld.
folks here keep her quite busy.
Well, I mean, there's a lot more actual doctors and sorts that work under her, but she's sort of the head of the city for that, yeah.
I have a question. Do you
Yeah?
all... I'm assuming y'all do, but you have any ship carpenters that would be good with teaching someone how to use the tools?
Oh yeah. So any real bosun on a ship would be able to teach you some of that, but otherwise, I mean, there's folks all over. I'm sure you could find one that would be helpful in teaching the beginning works of that. Our bosun here, Gorok, the Wavebreaker. Here.
Let's see this man.
He's an intimidating looking feller, and I mean, kind of no nonsensey, but he could teach you a few things if you want.
Well, I'll make sure to come down to his shop.
Yeah, absolutely. He just lives on the ship pretty much, so just go ahead and come return to here where we parked. I'm sure you can find him. But yeah, that's kind of the gist of Waterworld here. Any questions as we're making our way here?
Oh yes. Are there places for purchase? Are there shops and the like?
Oh yeah, all over. It's a functioning city, mate. We got a couple magic item shops. You can find some shit. There's a tailor. It's all a bit themed, to be honest with you. But
Pirates do love their
here,
theming.
let's swing in here. Yeah, we'll take 1, 2. That fella there didn't drink. Yeah. So that would be 6. We'll have 2. We'll take 8 of your bumbos, please. One of the specialties we have here.
I have found my people.
Yeah, as you see, they begin taking out, like some of the nutmeg, and the citrus juice. So they have the spiced rum and the grenadine.
I'm gonna die here happy.
I'd just like to point out, this whole time you've been walking through the pirate city, Jonas has had the biggest grin on his face. He's just been looking around like a kid in a candy shop.
Eyes the size of dinner plates, like it's fucking...
Right. So he gets you guys some drinks as you're walking through. And here we are. Welcome to the Onyx Gardens. As you see, the Onyx Gardens is not just like a single tavern or inn. It's an entire collection of establishments that spread across an area of this floating expanse of Waterworld. You see folks of, all sorts, a lot, mainly pirates of various types, some richer, some poor. Mercenaries are around. Yeah, you see all sorts of things. There's people playing dice games. This place sort of they have smooth marble countertops, and there's some areas of the gardens that really radiate sort of like opulence, like very rich. And then there's other more broken down taverns that are cheaper, you imagine. But as you guys begin to make your way through, you see a tall, sort of fair-skinned man that is very lithe. He's wearing a shirt technically, but it's sort of cuts off right up by his shoulders and is spread out. As you see his abs just covered in tattoos, glowing eyes.
I love the description, wearing a shirt technically.
Yeah, technically he is wearing a shirt. As you guys meet Connor O'Brien, the chef of Waterworld. As he turns around, he goes, "Oi! Hello! How's it going there, Gorian? Good to see you again, pal. Is the lady staying with us tonight in her penthouse estate?" "No, mate. Hey, Connor. So these lovely folks will be taking the place of the lady in the penthouse this evening, as she has some work to do. But yeah, just put them up. Make sure to give them the whole package. We're gonna have some masseuses come by for a little massage. They've been through a hell of a day, mate. So put everything on Martina's tab. Give them anything they want." And you see as Connor goes, "Oh, right, yeah. Like Martina has a tab here. I wouldn't dare charge that woman anything." Sorry, that got knocked over. As you guys meet Connor and Brown, he goes, "Yeah, let me take you up to the penthouse estate. It's up in the rigging, if you're willing." And as you can see, at this point, you guys are kind of close to this massive ship. And you see there's a whole neighborhood that exists in the upwards rigging of this ship that connects to other tall masts on other ships. As there's literally a second level to this city that exists within the rigging, taverns sort of above.
There's a freaking Ewok village in the ship's rigging.
That's cool. I like that. I don't know if it was said, but whenever we did dock Gax, Gax did go back down to
Yeah, I figured you grabbed Nelsa. Yeah, you got it. But yeah. As you, well, I can take you right up there. Gorian, you can go back to the ship or whatever you need to do. I'll make sure that these folks are well taken care of here. Any requests for the rooms I can give out as we're making our way up?
Do you have? Is there a room that's lower to the ground?
We do, but as a part of the penthouse, there are rooms in there that have no windows. Is that something you're looking for? You're out at sea here, darling. You're kind of stuck with what you get.
Okay, that'll work.
Not a fan of hot sushi.
Is this a... Hey!
I don't like...
Hey
And
there,
she kind of
darling.
looks
Is
up
that-
at the clouds above.
Yeah, as you see that it's sunset at this point in time. So for most people, it's a gorgeous time. I mean, you're out on the water, the sun is setting underneath the waves of the crest of the horizon. And yeah, so he goes, oh, you don't like the sky there. As he literally changes from like, pirate boisterous to like a quiet guy who's just trying to be nice to what he imagines as a child as he squats down on his knees to get closer to eye level to you. He goes, oh, is there anything I can do to help you be more accommodating there, little darling? You got a room that has no windows, that help for you? And is there anything else you like drawing books or flowers or you want a stuffed animal?
Yeah, I'll take all of them.
You want all that? We can do that.
And can you
without
give
shipping
me
it
a
to you.
barrel? Oh, what about
Oh,
gems?
We can get you.
I really
There's
like
empty
gems.
barrels.
How about a barrel full of gems? I always wanted one of those.
As he starts looking up to you guys like, help, please. I don't want to tell this little girl she can't have a barrel full of gems. The barrel I can do, but
Hey.
I can do the barrel. The
Sushi.
barrel I can do.
Yeah.
You know what would
Yonan
be
just
better
mounts
than...
colored glass to this guy.
Right, got it. Can do.
Yeah.
Yes, we can get you a barrel full of gems.
All right, I'll hold you to that.
She's quite
That's so funny to think you're talking to a child and they're like, "I'll hold you to that."
Yeah, she's quite a character for someone of her age.
Right. Yeah, we can do that for you. Anything else? Any of you partake in any smoke or the like? We do have the penthouse set up with what Martina likes already, but
Yeah. Alcohol.
oh, all
of
already
it.
covered, mate. You got a full bar up there.
Thank you. That's all I really require.
Lovely.
Yes,
Let's head
we're
off.
folks of simple taste.
Right. Well, everyone, step over here on the elevator. As you see, there's a large wooden platform that appears to have this rope that's just connected way up to the top, and there's like a little bit of a cage. You're able, it's not like a full cage, but there's a fence, I guess, around it. As he goes, all right, everybody on, come on. As you all make your way on, and he goes, and let's head to the penthouse. As he cuts one of the ropes, as it shoots you guys up. Yeah.
Yonan grabs hold of Sushi and uses his boots to make sure that she doesn't go
fly.
I'm keeping a tight grip on.
As we're heading, we're zooming up cautiously. Where in this area, looking over everything, can one do shopping?
Oh.
That's a
As
great
we're
question. I have
looking,
it
as
right
as we're
here.
ascending, it's getting a good view of if we have a good view of everything.
Yeah, so there are places everywhere. There are shops sprinkled throughout the city. This place was not organized very well as they were building it, if you can't imagine.
Yeah.
Really? That shocks me.
Yeah. So they're kind of sprinkled throughout neighborhoods everywhere that you can see, but there are shops around.
It grew organic.
For the sake of this, if you guys do want to do shopping, we will go through shopping montage and hit all the places you want to hit. I'm not going to be too worried about the distance traveling between them for the logistics of that, if that is cool with everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the only other...
It's up to everyone else.
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, the only other thing is when we kind of ascend, but and have a moment, but we're still kind of in that scene of, ascending and everything, so I'll wait.
Yeah, you guys shoot up as it sort of stops and rests. As you see a sprawling penthouse sort of estate that's hung up in this rigging area, complete with multiple different rooms. There is out of a vein of necessity, there is a pool in this floating building for you all, as well as like you can see there's like room for some sort of heating. There's like a heated stone that basically makes a little hot tub for you all, as well as like a full bar, a little kitchenette in these places, and all. Yeah, you're basically in a penthouse condo. As he goes, well, want you all to know, help yourself to all the amenities here. Please, what you can do, you see there's this little tube over here. You just put a message in that, in one of the things, and drop it down. It'll drop down. We'll get your request. We'll send someone up with whatever you need right away. And champagne and seafood boil is coming up here shortly. I'm sure the masseuses will be around a little bit after that as well. Anything else you need?
Question. Do we go down the same way we came up? Because last time I checked, you kind of did the whole...
Yeah, there's another one. Check the rope again. As you look back, the rope is completely fixed.
That's cool!
Right? My idea.
Oh, you know, you're a genius. They need to give you a raise.
Hey, don't tell me that. As you realize you're looking at definitely not an intelligence-based character.
hey, I mean, you know, birds of a feather. I like to think of myself as quite the genius, and I can see another.
Pretty smart, mate. I think you're pretty smart. You keep it together, all right?
Is that a rope of mending?
Shut up!
Shut up!
As he goes and drops
Do we
down,
just
as
take the
he
rope
leaps
before
out,
we
grabs
leave,
a rope.
guys?
He leaps out, grabs one of the dangling ropes, and just takes it the 100 sort of feet down to the.
I hate that we had the same idea there. Just shut up, Aldenon.
Don't ruin it. Yeah.
Let him
I
have
must
his
admit,
moment.
it's an
This is the highlight
inventive
of his
use
life.
of a fairly common magical item. You know, they say innovation is the true mark of wit.
Why do you guys have to ruin everything?
Speaking
But
of
yes,
which,
as you guys all have a moment here. I wanted to ask quick because we can keep going, Akash, if you're good to roll. But I know you have cat stuff. Do we want to take a quick break here? Just to let you check on the cat. We can come back.
No, she's sleeping right
Or
now.
do we want to keep going? Okay.
But
We'll
does
continue
anyone
on.
else
Wait.
want to take a break? I guess.
Yeah, I could use like 5 minutes to refill my drink.
Could use a bio.
Yep.
All right, we'll take a quick
Potentially
5. Be
quick
back
smoke
at.
if that's okay too.
Let's make it.
I don't have. I can hold off on the smoke if you want.
Let's make it 10 minutes. We'll let you run and do most of your smoke, Billy. But in 10 minutes, we could be back by 8:30. That would be perfect, just so we can get
Sounds
through.
good.
And
Because
really
I don't
quick-
want to go super late tonight.
Yeah, and really quick, the only thing that I was going to ask is the money that we got from the cave with the Aboleth. If I don't know if we were planning on splitting that up for everyone, because I'm poor. So
I think we already did.
We
split
already
it up.
split it up.
I did not put that in my
Oh.
inventory. How much
Nor did
money
I.
did we get?
Uh,
That's the only thing I was curious about.
Someone figure it out over break. All right. I'm gonna run
I
and
don't think
take
I
a
put
bio
it in
quick
the
then.
notes.
Yeah. It was 1,000. It was 1,000.
Was it 1,000 each?
1,000 total.
It was
No.
1,000 each.
Yeah,
How do
I don't.
have-
We didn't divide it. We didn't divide it, guys.
Do I have it all? Is that why I have so much money?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I see. Okay. Yeah, during the break, I'll do that. Let's.
I'm gonna
go break.
run.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom quick.
You just
We'll be
take the
back in
money
10.
and just slowly go away. We don't see you.
Yeah,
for like...
yeah, just slowly back away. Oh my god. By the way, I like that idea of finding a fighting ring. There's definitely one around. We're gonna get absolutely fucking smashed, but it doesn't matter.
Sailors brave the stormy night, whispering their endless plight. In the dark the sirens call, drowning dreams, it takes them all. Moonlight shimmers on the waves, calling to the heart it craves. Sweet melodies so soft and low, down they fall to depths below. Castaway hearts lost at sea, Nevermore we'll let them free. Drowned in love, abandoned sails in the deep where sorrow wails. Cabin boys and captains too, every heart withered and true. Loved and lost to ocean's grip. Siren song, they heed the slip. The waves embrace the lonely souls. Promises from deep dark holes. Mystic voices bid them stay. In the blue they fade away. Legends tell of those who went, living in a dark lament, bound to shadows down below. Love's lost breath we'll never know.
And that's diegetic. That's playing over the. That's playing in our suite.
That is playing. That was playing as you guys are entering your suite. Yes.
Yeah. Nice.
Was there a bard singing it, or is it just
Nope.
something we
It's
hear?
coming out of some sort of. Yeah, you don't know where it's coming from, but it's coming out of your device.
Like someone's
Magic.
playing it down below, and there's like coming in through some audio.
Could be.
tubes or something.
Yeah.
Magic.
Unknown.
But yes, I'll give it a couple seconds of silence, and we'll get back into this quick. Welcome back from our first break here tonight for episode 8 of Season of War. I just wanted to have a quick shout out to PGN Studios. They're the guys who put together all the sea shanties and some of the pirate sailing music we've been listening to and things like that. Totally copyright free. You can use in your videos. Please check them out on their website and YouTube. I'm very fortunate that I found them. Oh yes, it'll be in the video description. But coming back to it, the Plumbers, having arrived in Waterworld, have finally just got up to their penthouse suites in the Onyx Gardens, a large sort of expanse of taverns and different entertainment down below. But they are way up in the rigging, a area of Waterworld that rests well above everywhere else, existing in the rigging of these various large ships. And as you guys all arrive and say goodbye to Connor O'Brien, as he descends back down to, well, the Onyx Gardens itself to take care of them, what are you all doing as you have a few moments of solitude?
I need to give out the money that we got from the Aboleth's place. It was 260 for 260 each. So we all get 260 gold pieces.
You accounted for the gold that was already yours, yes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, good.
So 260 each.
Everyone
I personally didn't care how much gold I had before, so I just said it was 1,300.
I don't think it was a ton, anyways. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a ton, so it's 1,300 divided by 5, so each of us get 260.
Perfect. Everyone add 260 to your personal inventories. As you dish out some gold gax, you're in Waterworld. When in Waterworld, as you're dishing that out,
well, we're in the suite.
Yeah, you guys are in the suite. There's a bar around. You see there's a bar you guys can make drinks at. There's some, like couches and areas just relax. There's like a conversation pit.
I'm going to first things first after, or actually I would do this before, but I would go, or I'll do it after actually. I'll go and set Nelsa down. At some place for her to rest.
Yeah, you guys would all have your own rooms in this penthouse. There's a ton of different rooms here. So yes, Nelsa's. So you sort of set it down. She goes, "Thank you, Gax. I I wish I could go out and party with you, but I need
I'm
to
gonna
rest.
Yeah, you do, Master, but I'm gonna be completely honest. I think for once I'm not gonna be doing much partying.
She was pretending to be asleep. You see one eye opens. She goes, "It's okay if you do. That
I
was a
know.
tough one."
Yeah, it was. I'm just I have a lot to think about moving forward, considering well the whole reason why I'm here is now dead and covered by a cave. So
She sort of turns over and sits herself up for a bit. Look in your heart, your soul, Gax. What do you want to do? What is right? It's time for you to find your own path. Now it might be with these eclectic people, and it may not, but give it some thought. But enjoy the win. We don't always get them too often. Alright,
yeah,
I'm about to pass out.
honestly, I would prefer you to. You need sleep.
Alright. As she passes out, hits as soon as her head hits the pillow. Over.
Yeah. And then he's gonna leave as quietly as possible.
Absolutely.
Well, everyone else, don't talk all at once.
Elsa's gone to sleep. She's got the right idea. I could use a bit of a rest myself.
Yeah, honestly, anyone who needs it probably should, and gonna be completely honest, all of us need it, but for me, I think I'm gonna get a few drinks down.
Yeah,
Oi,
and basically,
oi.
I will not punish you guys for going out and enjoying yourselves this night in Waterworld. You'll be able to get your long rest after all that if you wish. Just meant to be a time of... If you ever had moments in your life where you've been tired after a long day's work, but you feel like you need to, you know, a couple of your coworkers or someone else like, hey, you want to, you know, go out and meet for, you know, I don't know, coffee or a beer or whatever.
Yeah,
Or,
I
you
know-
enjoy each other. There's that moment where even though you're tired, you can kind of
Yeah.
go through. This
I
might be
know
close.
Akash said that they wanted to go and do some shopping. If you still want to do that, I'm going to want to come with you.
What time of day is it, and what's the sky doing?
It's sunset, so it's dark out. You can see, it's a remote area, so you can see. I mean, it's gorgeous. The starlight under sea sky. So for sushi, it might be scary. There's
Lots
some
of stars?
partial cloud cover. There's partial cloud cover, but not full. But yeah,
Can I? No, never mind. I answer my own question.
Arthadon, that captain, she's, I think she's a bit sweet on ya.
What do you mean?
Captain
What's himself up?
Troubadour. She inquired if you were, presently engaged.
I'm not doing anything at the moment. What do you?
Not what I, she was asking if you are single.
Oh. That is also true. Yes.
Oh, I did been meaning to ask about that. We haven't talked a lot about what your life was like back at Eagle's March. I don't suppose I asked if you had a gal you left behind or the like.
Kind of feels like a lifetime ago since I've spent the last, I want to say 13 years as a barrel, but I remember only the last 9, so it's been a while.
it's been a while.
Well,
I don't know what she sees. I am filthy and tired and He's on 7 hit points, guys.
Yeah.
Over the course of this time, you're able to take a short rest to get some stuff
Okay, yeah.
back.
I'll take a short rest right now. Let's roll
As these
a couple hits
conversations
right
are
here.
happening, feel free to do that all.
Okay.
But, well, I'm not going to, say anything about, the captain's taste in men. I get the distinct sense that men who say such things end up at the bottom of the ocean. But I will say, perhaps she's a well enough judge of character to see there's a fine heart underneath all of that, Aboleth entrails. You're soaked in.
Oh, that's sweet of you.
Aye, you might want to get that cleaned up and maybe have a dip in the pool. Ho ho ho! I could
You would have seen there
like
are
this.
baths in every room too, in addition to the pool.
Well,
Fuck
you know
me,
me,
I
a
could live like
busybody.
this. Oh, this is how proper criminals were meant to live.
I'm assuming we're all gonna wash up first before going to do anything.
Yeah, Althadon's definitely going to scrub up.
Okay. I mean, I was
Leonan's
told.
gonna help himself to the bar, mix himself up a little drinky.
Oh, Yonan, if you're gonna do that first, maybe mix me up something for when I get back.
I'll take one.
Gotcha.
Thank you. And then, yeah, I'm gonna go and wash up.
Sushi just dives right into the pool with clothes on and all, and just
Hey.
starts bathing right in there, cleaning up.
In the pool? No!
So it's like face palms, but there's just smiles. And does the bar have those little tiny umbrellas for the drinks?
Abso-fucking-lutely it does. It also has the tiny little, like, carved out, like, you know how they have, like, in our world, there's plastic little, like, swords that you can have in the...
Oh,
Yeah. So they have these just individually chiseled out of wood.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
This is extravagance. This
He's
is
like holding one of the swords.
Yeah, he's holding the
This-
tiniest little
Yeah.
wooden sword ever. This is extravagant.
Hey, Yonan, I wonder if they use really little peoples to make them.
You know what I'll ask?
Yeah, Yonan. Yonan.
And Yonid is gonna mix a drink for himself and Gax and a virgin version for Sushi.
Yeah, we don't need
Luck with that.
don't need Sushi getting drunk.
Sushi's gotten drunk.
We don't need it again.
Yeah. This is Sushi when she's sober.
I know Sushi has gotten drunk before, but imagine if Sushi getting drunk like makes her completely like sane and normal, like functioning
That would
individual.
be terrifying.
High
Yeah,
class, like.
Also,
Alphadon's bathing in his room, Sushi's swimming, Yonan's making drinks, Gax, you just returned from putting Elsa down. Akash, that leaves it to you.
Yeah. At this point, he would have found a room just to basically find a place to unload the various other magical weapons that he kind of carries around because he kind of, you know, is a pack mule kind of at this point.
Yeah, you have so much shit.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to be using it. He would be taking some time at this point to clean Jaskir. I'm going to always mispronounce it at this point because Jay.
It's okay.
But just taking some time to clean him.
Jaskir the Defender is spelled Jaskir. That's why.
And my brain just wants to say J makes H sound. But yeah, so just taking some time to actually clean him to make sure that everything is like okay with the sword because he hasn't taken time after everything that's happened, cleaning himself up. Also,
Yeah.
checking
same.
out the
I wanna
coat
clean
as
myself up.
well because now he left the armor. he left his he left the armor in the Aboleth cage, so cage, whatever. At this point, so now he doesn't have a shirt again. So his clothing is. That's why he wanted to go shopping, is because now his outfit, he has a weird assortment of clothing now because he doesn't have his original vest anymore because he left it because he had to put on plate mail and now he needs clothing. So.
Oh, that's right.
So he's kind of
you know that thing where you leave your other outfit at the person you spent the night with? Well, the place you spent the night with last night is on another side of the continent.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also under a bunch of rock now.
Yeah.
So...
Well, you took off the vest when you were getting on the plate mail. I thought you put on the plate mail at
question.
Nope.
The Shade's End.
We've
That is correct.
said all this,
but he didn't put anything over the plate mail. He just wore the plate mail because he doesn't like layers. So he left his clothing on. He doesn't have any alternative clothing.
We've gone through all this. What happened to the other two that were with us?
Oh, they're with you.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. We haven't.
They're bathing in their separate rooms right now.
Okay. Okay.
But no,
cool.
no. I was thought about jumping in with them, but I was like, they're fine.
I just wanted to make sure they didn't just vanish.
They're with you.
Either. Okay.
No, they're with you.
How have they been How have the two scale guards, the royal guards of the fancy magocracy of Esbeck, how have they been reacting to the?
Well, they've been keeping quiet because they know they're out of their element. They're in someone else's house that is very much not their own. So they're just getting by with a lot of raised eyebrows that you guys are catching,
They also
I
just lost one
assumed
of their
everybody
Yeah.
we pass by is clocking them as cops.
Wait, we don't have cops here. Hold on.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Get them! Get those men!
But yeah, as he kind of comes out of the room, then he'd be basically waiting for you, Gax. If you mentioned before, everyone kind of parted to kind of get ready and whatnot, that you wanted to come along.
Did you say that you wanted to go?
Yeah, and he kind of...
There's time in here where there could have been conversations that happened
Okay.
too, so it's fine. We don't need to be too...
Then yeah, I would have said so.
And just for clarity, Akash has the Trident of Fish Command.
No.
Yonin does, I think, or Sushi does. Either or. I think
Either one.
Wait, who has what now?
Trident of Fish Command.
No, Yonin gave it to I think I gave it to Sushi. Well, wait, no, I gave it to Alphadon.
Oh yeah, we gave it to Alphadon.
Okay.
We gave it to Alphadon because Alphadon's the only one who could actually use it.
I cannot use it, but I held on to it.
Right. Never mind.
Maybe we should consider selling that one.
Yes, we might consider selling it.
Maybe. But yeah, I'm gonna
Not
wash
all
up.
magical items are going to be super applicable. So.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, it's not like everything you're going to find is going to be like, this is exactly what I need.
Yes.
But yeah, as Akash here went up, Gax comes out.
You're coming?
I'll say at this point, everyone is washed up and back out together.
Yeah. I am coming. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab what Yonin mixed up for me and fucking smash it before I go out.
It's very fruity.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't think I'm getting much time to really ruminate on the text.
Savor the flavors.
There's a ding, and you see there's a man. No one wears suits here. Straight up dressed up like a pirate. Sort of walks in. He goes, "Hi, I had champagne and a seafood boil, and what's written here is a bucket full of gems." Parentheses colored glass.
Yeah. All that.
For the penthouse here, so right here for you. Also some coloring books. 3 bottles of champagne there, and then he just pulls out this massive pot. It just has crab legs, lobster, all sorts of different various sorts of fish. There's another sort of like tray underneath it that has like cooked salmon, like tuna fish and things like that on there, as they have given you some food. As you all realize, you are all actually quite hungry in this moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna look over.
You can just dump that in here if you'd like.
I just.
So I brought a table that I can set it up on. Is that okay?
Aye,
Yeah.
that'd be grand.
I'm gonna look over to Akash and
You
say,
have to be formal about it.
and say, are you sure you want to leave right now? This second. Leaving all the food.
I'd actually like to go. You plan to go shopping? Because I'll join you guys, but I do want to eat real quick.
I mean,
He's and he. If you look at him, he's kind of. So.
if you want to leave right now, we can, but there's
He
a lot of
doesn't say
food
anything,
here.
and he looks down. And if you were to look down at what he's wearing, they're not pants. They'd be pants for like a human, but he's a lot more muscular, so they kind of look like he
It's the
squeezed
tightest-
basketball
you're wearing
shorts
leggings,
on an
basically?
obese male. Like,
Yeah.
they're not like he's like wearing underwear basically.
Right.
So he is fully caked up.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean,
Hey,
wearing a
oh my
coat
God.
and wearing a coat.
We're
So he
about-
looks like he's gonna flash someone. Like he looks
Hey.
like he should be on a list right now.
Akash. Just
He
saying,
fits just
no
right
one,
in
no
the
one's no one's gonna hold it against you. However, before you make someone faint, we're about the same size, not same build, but same size. So here, for now at least, I'm going to give Akash my cloak, the one that I used, the heavy one that I used to actually sneak around in Seawards Port, just for now.
All right.
Just to give you something to make yourself look decent, so you don't feel as bad whenever you're walking around. And also, I kind of want to eat, so I kind of want you to stay a little bit longer. Just give you some peace of mind. Here you go.
Fine. And he takes it and he puts it on and he just goes and sits in the corner by the door and just watches everyone eat.
No,
He
all right,
doesn't eat anything.
that's not what I meant at all. Okay, let's. Althadon, you said you wanted to come with.
Yes.
Do you want to come with before or after? Okay.
You're able to shove some food in your guys' mouth if you wish.
Yeah.
Who all is
No,
going
y'all
shopping?
can roleplay and everything. He's just being moody.
Oh.
So you're welcome.
No.
to.
Okay.
I'm not.
Althadon.
See, here's the thing about Gax. He doesn't want to just let you sit there while everyone's eating. He's gonna go with you before eating.
Althadon just shoveling food in as quick as possible. To
You
get
guys
going.
are having
Lucio,
having this conversation. You see as the guy sort of just from underneath the cart pulls out like a small stack of basically like wicker baskets of a to-go box sort of thing, and he goes, would these help?
Ye old
Yeah,
and
a lot,
tiny
actually.
to go by.
we do with those. Sushi
Oh.
rocks over to the bucket, tries one. Akash, try
No.
this one.
Not for eating. Don't eat the no. Well, whatever. I'm gonna leave now.
Thank you.
Taste
Yonan will go over and tip the guy a gold.
Thank God. Yeah, because he was
Yeah.
kind of sticking around for that reason.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much. You're very kind, sir. Much appreciated. And he'll go and leave at that juncture.
I take the box and I eat it.
What?
Put
It's
the hood in
cardboard.
first.
Like, yeah, if Sushi gave it to me, I'll just eat it. Doesn't
Sushi
say
sits there
anything.
attempting
Doesn't,
to eat hers as well, following suit. Thinking that this is right
it doesn't
now.
say anything. Just
Why? No,
He's-
don't get that out of both of you. Why are we? Why?
I think
like we-
we'll stay here, Major Rakash says as he comes out of his room having smelled food, sees people eating the to-go boxes. He's had enough. He's had enough.
All right, you know what?
You
Gax
two
is
would
just-
be best to stay in the suite.
If there's anything you wish to leave, we can protect it here if you want.
You two attract a bit of attention around these types. I think they can smell the officiousness of you.
Are we going?
Go.
Yeah,
Yes,
get that
let's
out of your
go.
mouths. And Gax is
He
just
already
gonna
ate it.
grab.
Yeah.
No, it's like a
Lots of
dog.
baby.
Like he just looks at you and he's just like, get
Why have
open.
you done this?
He
Sushi just chewed on her, so it's just like covered in drool.
These aren't food. Why am I taking care of children? And it's just gonna. Let's go, Akash.
Ionin sort of raises a champagne glass towards Gax, like, yeah, welcome to the club, pal.
Who all is going shopping right now? You guys have to go boxes and take
Sushi will
food with
go.
you if you wish.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sounds
Alright,
like
everyone going then?
Me, Alphadon, and
Ionin is staying.
Akash.
Put more
Okay.
food into the basket.
Oh, is Sushi coming?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Ionin's staying in the room with Rakash and Case.
Does Sushi see the barrel on the way out?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Ours
Or is this something she should
That's
see
my
when
line.
they get back?
No,
You can't just say, "Are you
Just
sure?"
let
to
it
the
show.
DM.
listen, you would have brought the fucking thing of barrel with the glass in it for Sushi when he brought the food, so it would be in there, yeah.
Alright, she's gonna grab that barrel and drag it back down, looking for O'Brien then, and say, "Forget the shopping run."
Forget the shopping run.
Yeah, she's just going to let you guys do your shopping run. She's going to grab that barrel and find this Mr. Conan O'Brien. She's not happy with this barrel.
Okay. Oh no.
Oh my god,
I'll
I didn't
let
even
that
realize
be
it's that close to Conan O'Brien. It's Connor, gotta be clear. Connor O'Brien. Not,
That was not
Not-
intentional.
no,
was
it was
not a
not. It
joke.
was not intentional at all.
I thought it was.
You got to get to Connor O'Brien before Matt Damon gets his revenge on him.
Is that Mac Damon?
All right. No, that was not intentional. Okay. So Sushi is going to talk to Connor. The rest of you are shopping. As you guys are going to shop, I think about some of the stuff you're looking for. I think first, Sushi, do you want to go first?
You do the shopping. Well, unless you want me to go first, that's fine too.
Doesn't matter to me. We can do shopping first. All right. As you three are leaving, then some of you with your to-go, partially eaten to-go boxes full of seafood broil now. Gax with a drink in your hand. As you're making
Oh
your
no,
way
I
down-
smashed that and then put it down. Like
No, I didn't know if you had a glass of champagne that you took on the way.
No.
But as you all are making your way, what sort of things are you looking for?
Well, of course, the usual. Parchment. Ink.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Clothing.
Yes,
Yeah,
clothing.
clothing. Is there anything else, Akash, that you're looking for, or just the clothes? Autumn.
No, he's thinking.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
So we have clothing. We have a magic shop that we want to stop by for some magical ink and parchment. If you don't have to have all your answers right now, that's fine. We can go to one and then. if you
Yeah.
think-
Yeah. Anything else seems to. Well, no.
I mean,
No,
there's a
I
few things
could-
I
I
need
could-
to identify, but perhaps we could have someone else identify it faster.
Maybe.
I think those two are a good start.
Okay.
All right. So the one closest to you, that you would first see, is the Drowned Loom. So it's just, seems to be a well-known shop, as you see. Even I guess it's at the edge of the end of sunset at this point. As you see, there's some seafarers still there. The shop is still open. As you see, racks of clothing that, I mean, it's pretty piratey themed. You see lanterns sort of sway gently with the floating of the city, casting sort of flickering light throughout the residence. A large sort of wooden building with garments outside and inside. A lot of it seems to be like of a material that water would rush off of pretty easily, you know, so you don't get like soaked and stuff like that. But as you are making your way in, you see this sea elf, sort of like pale bluish skin, silver hair sort of tied back in a tight bun, as this female woman is helping people in a sort of calm manner. As the residents that are still in there, the customers, are just leaving as you guys begin to enter. As she goes, "Oh, welcome, darlings, welcome. I am Iska, the Tide Weaver. This is my establishment. Welcome to the Drowned Loom. What can I get for you tonight? You don't look like you're from around here."
No, we're
Visiting.
in league with oh shit, I forgot her name. Why did I forget her name right now?
You're in league with Martina Troubadour. If I had a copper for every client that came in here claiming they were friends of hers, I'd have, well, a lot of copper coins. But nonetheless, all customers get treated fairly here.
Well, we're just looking for some clothes for our friend here.
Just updating some wardrobe.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely. Let me know what I can
like
help with.
it.
I can do some custom pieces if you like. If there's anything that's close, I can of course cinch it in, make sure it fits. Additionally, we do have a specialty section if any of you are interested in that sort of thing.
no, I think I'm good with my robes.
What do you mean by specialty?
We have some pieces that are of a finer crafting of the other folks, and some that might have a light magical imbuement here. Particularly of value depending on how much time you think you'll be spending on the water.
We only have a couple of days. Just remember.
Well, water's everywhere, isn't it? All over Atura. Have you ever been soaking wet in a freezing rain pour on land? Fear no more, for I have a remedy for you. Imagine clothing where the rain just drips right off, insulated to keep you warm, and make sure that your socks, your gloves, everything else doesn't get soaked through.
I'm sorry. I don't know if you heard me the first time, but we're here to get clothing for our friend, not get sold a sales pitch. No offense. You are.
I run a
very good
business,
salesman.
darling. I kind of have to. Anyways,
I just want something that can work well with this, and Akash pulls out the hunter's coat. Something that's easy to
Ooh.
move in, something that's good to fight in. I don't need anything flashy.
This is
just-
a remarkable piece. So sort of darker, like the tones of this piece as well.
I
And are
don't
you looking
care.
for a full set underneath? Well, let me take some measurements, if I may.
Look, Akash, you're gonna need to be a little bit more
Yes. Cooperate with the young, the nice
Cooperative.
lady.
Yeah.
It'll get it done quicker.
Okay.
Okay, everyone has rough days. I understand that. In order to get something that fits you well, I will need to take some measurements, if that is okay.
Sure.
Yes? Okay. Would you care to follow me? Sort of takes you over to a side room and is measuring everything.
And he just kind of looks back at both of you.
Yeah, Gax is just like letting out a huge sigh, scratching the back of his neck, looking around like, man, I don't know what I'm doing here.
Behind the curtain of mystery. No.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But yeah, as she will take some measurements and get any clothing that you like. She'll take liberties if you don't specify anything.
Yep, he doesn't care. Like I said, as long as it's easy to fight in and it works well with the coat at this point, and easy to move in, he just doesn't care. He leaves it up to her to pick.
Well, you do have some remarkable scales here, so I just want to make sure that I get something that works for it. You never know when you're going to need to use charm to get through a situation, whether you like to or not. And yeah, she'll begin taking care of you. Is there any other clothing needs? There are pirate hats.
Not for gosh.
Pirate hat, you say?
Pirate hat. Alphadon. Oh, pirate hat.
I don't know.
Yeah, I put that life down a while ago.
Pirate hat.
Alphadon would look very dapper in a pirate hat. Just saying.
True.
Get a tricord hat.
Really try to sweeten the deal with Martina.
And Autumn, could you check your Discord quick? I shot you a message.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Alphadon, you look at anything you find interesting, or you thinking you want to hear some more of those sales pitches?
I just wanted to see what they had. Yes, looking. Semi-mundane. This is the minorly magical items.
Yeah, there's a couple. So there is the Yeah, so there is the just like navy blue cloak that appears to be waterproof and shimmering. Basically allows you to resist difficult terrain caused by rain or storms and dries instantly once it's removed from water.
Ooh, that's nice.
There's also a larger sort of like overcoat looking thing. If you take the time to identify it, or give me an Arcana check, I guess, if you want.
Sure, let's do that. Oh no. Done it, but I did not see it pop up.
I have not seen it.
Oh no. Roll 20.
Roll 20.
Come on. Roll 20
I'll
moment.
refresh my page.
No, it's just not.
I didn't get a pop up for the click to confirm to roll the dice.
Oh, that's
Here.
not good.
Here, I got a +7. Let me just roll a physical dice.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. No dice tray. Ground it is.
Grounded is.
Roll- Now it's coming
Yeah.
through. But roll your physical dice.
I rolled a 13 for a 20.
All right, 20.
Okay.
So the 20, yeah, you get the sense that this gives some sort of boost. Yeah, of course it just rolled. That's fine. You got a 20. Either way, you get the sense that this cloak gives some sort of advantage on persuasion checks when interacting with like sailors or pirates, and additionally makes you a little bit harder to hit while you're on board of a ship.
Oh, okay. You could do something real
There's
funny.
also some gloves and boots. But as you're looking through this stuff, Akash walks out, and
Let's see
I
what
would
he
like
looks
to introduce
like.
everyone to
Ooh, the
Nalagash.
fucking man! Look at
Very
him! Wow.
Gosh,
Oh,
And
so you're going
you're
for the
sure
whole.
on the no shoe piece, she says as they're walking out.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't need them.
Going for the
Fair
whole.
enough. I guess you're wearing shoes right there. Well, I for one just say you look fantastic.
Yeah, you look badass. Going for the whole Death Knight sort of. Death Knight on a ballroom sort of look.
And he kind of
Well,
just stretches his, like his joints and everything, and it's like, it'll work.
it's a good look for you.
I'll say.
Oh.
Run out of protection.
I think you have the protection, darling. Either way, that'll be 15 gold pieces.
Alright. He hands over the gold.
I mean, it is custom.
Thank you very much.
How much for this cloak here?
Are you asking about the cloak that delays difficult terrain, or the overcoat that had
The overcoat.
That is a bit pricey. That is one of the magical ones, and it doesn't require this thing. You don't have to spend a lot of time with it to really get the benefits. So that is 700 gold.
Ooh.
I was just curious.
Okay.
Right. Well, thank you again
They're
for
pirates. They have a lot of other people's gold to spend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for
That they do.
the outfits and the sales pitch. It was very nice hearing.
Stop back anytime. Return customers get a bit of a discount, and spread the word. Have a wonderful evening.
Will do. You as well.
Thank you very
Alright.
much, Chris.
Ooh. Right. So, Althodon, you said you needed some pen, like ink or whatever.
just- Yes, to update my spell book. I had 2 spell scrolls that I didn't get a chance to get
Right.
transcribed into my spell book, so I needed.
Speaking
Plans
of,
for that.
we need to find a way to get like those other 2 back to where they need to go.
Yes, and
Well, if you get them back to Seawards Port, they should be able to get back there through the mirror.
Right.
that is true, but there's also
There's a
Albion.
lot. Yeah. Well, that's the reason why, because I sent that golem to try and protect his body. Don't really know how that went, but if he found him, then Rakash's, or who was the one who died?
Caltheon.
Caltheon. He should be protected from any cave-in. So his body shouldn't be crushed if he was found. But I don't know. Feels wrong leaving him down there for so long.
I don't know if we'll ever be able to find him in time.
Yeah, well, apparently over in Esbeck they have some pretty powerful magicians, so maybe they'll be able to work some magic with whatever they find.
Hopefully, he's a good man.
Knew a lot, especially about Aboleth. Never really met anyone other than my master who knew that much.
That he did.
Then again, my master kind of made it her life's work to make sure that thing got, well,
Got its due after what happened with her and the others. But enough about the past. How are we gonna get back?
well, apparently we're going to be staying here for a few days, and Martina's going to be taking us back.
Yeah, you'll either be heading back. It's not like you'll either be heading back tomorrow or the day after that.
I did not know she was gonna bring us back. I thought she was. We were gonna have to find a way back to the continent.
No, yeah, she apparently said that we'll just be back whenever. We're on her time now. So
Okay.
enjoy it while it lasts, I guess.
Rest up, recover, and get back to the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Where
Okay,
else
well.
did you need to go?
I needed to go to that magic shop, or at least one of them around here. And then, other than that, it's just anything catches our eye, you know.
Yeah.
Are you feeling any better now that you're well dressed? Like I said, it does really suit you.
Yeah. Thank you. if you could
They
give me
said-
my coat back.
He hands it back to you.
Appreciate it.
Hey, clothes make the man.
Yeah.
Well, they function and serve their purpose. At this point, let's get going. And he looks up at the sky. We don't have that much
Just-
sunlight left. And in a city like this, I don't want to be fighting any criminals right after what we've been fighting.
Right. Yeah, Althodon, you still look like shit. So let's do this quickly.
Yeah, as
Oh.
you guys are looking around for a magic item shop, how are you guys going to try to find one? Are you just going to ask
Well,
around? or-
yeah, Althodon's the one who's.
Look for
one
the
who
sign
finds-
with the magic hat on. No.
Ah, yeah.
Welcome to Chaos's item shop.
Yes!
No, we need to go down an
My
alley. Usually the
boy.
best shops are like in an alley somewhere, like hidden.
Welcome to Scuttler's Goods.
No,
You
not my
just wanna
boy.
Because you didn't want to get
Are-
robbed.
Are there alleys on the ship?
Not really, no.
What's an alley?
On the Kraken itself, that mile-long ship, there are, because that's like a dense, compacted, like there's buildings on that ship.
Yeah.
And the rest of the areas, it's not really alleys. There are, I guess there kind of would be. They just be the smaller docks that go through places, as
Yeah,
opposed to the
they're-
large thoroughs.
This is a collection.
But everywhere has line of sight,
ships.
basically.
Yeah.
Ships and docks that are all tied together and being towed by that large ship.
Yeah.
Mhm. And then there's buildings that are like floating as well.
Barges. Yeah.
In between those docks, yeah.
So can
Well,
I make a
buildings on
perception check
barges.
to see if there might be
Yeah.
something that we can see where we are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perception.
Perception. Oh, you are
Well.
here sign.
With
12?
my
Pretty shit roll.
with my
Mhm.
-1 to perception, I will also look around.
Oh, you should have just given me advantage. Oh, well, fuck you.
With
Got better
15.
results.
With a 15, yeah. You see a sign as you're looking around. You guys are looking around for a while. You see a lot of taverns. A lot of taverns.
We must stay focused.
Yes. There's also street vendors that serve alcohol. It's tough, Gax. It's tough out here.
Oh, God.
Over the
Uh,
program. No, wait.
Yes, but you do find a shop eventually called Low Tide Trinkets. As you make your way inside, it's a little magic shop, sort of located near the outskirts. Walls are made of patchwork wood and like coral that has been like harvested and put up here, with ropes and nets sort of hanging from the ceiling as you enter inside. The shop itself seems barely held together. There's some leaky barrels and crates scattered around. The smell of brine and fish hangs heavy in the air in this place. But after looking around, yeah, as you enter in, you see the owner of the shop. Lovely, thank you, Adam. The owner of the shop here. The first time, and I can actually, Gax, you probably have seen one of these type of people once before.
Oh?
As you see this bulbous,
Me?
fish-headed creature with these large eyes, sort of like
Oh.
tan scales, for lack of a better term. As you see, he looks over at you with his mismatched clothing and salt stains. You see a Lokatha, a fish person, as he looks over and he goes, "Well, how can I help you here? I'm Gorful. This is my shop." You see his
Oh.
gills are fluttering as he talks, so it's like brings like a shaky air. What are you looking for? We have several little trinkets, magical trinkets.
Oh, I wasn't expecting. Hey, name's Gax.
Oh, our names both start with G.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting someone like you to be around here. Pretty interesting. Where'd you come from?
Oh, the coast.
The coast?
There's a little island off the shore where my family, yeah, mainly, originally the sea, where we're all born.
Yeah. Skull Island myself.
Oh, you are some tough folk over there.
I'll say. Yeah. Pretty well, in my opinion, weak whiskey here, but you know how it
That's
is.
because they do rum.
That's
You
fair.
should try the 161 rum.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the suggestion. Apparently my friend here's looking for some
yes.
ink and paper.
Oh, you're a wizard. Oh, where's your hat? Anyways, yeah, you were looking for some magical parchment and ink, huh?
Yes, that's indeed correct.
Because he stretches out his arms. They're wet. He has clothes that's just drenched because he secretes like fluid.
Yeah.
Well, I have papers around here.
The garbles said?
Garbles?
Your name?
Oh, Gorflo.
Gorful. Okay. Yes.
Bit hard on the.
That's what my mama named me.
Yes, mother.
Why? Have you not talked to yours?
Funny you mentioned that.
I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Paper.
I have
ink.
paper and ink for you for your spills.
I'll take whatever I can afford.
Well,
I need roughly enough paper and ink for 2 third-level spells. I believe that's about.
I don't know what a level is.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Oh, you run a magic shop. I thought you'd be familiar with the classifications of spells. You see, the difficulty of spells causes it to be split into different categories.
I can't even cast magic.
Althodon,
Yes.
how much do you need?
Oh,
Gold weight.
Gold weight. Yes. I'll grab.
I'll give you a bit of a discount on account of you all not killing me when I accidentally insulted you. I'm sorry. That was awfully nice of you.
Oh, we're not from around here.
Most people would have shot me.
I don't even think I have that
dreadful.
capability.
But yes, I'll.
Do you want it? I have a gun right here.
No, we're fine. We're
I
fine.
love
we're fine.
him. He is my favorite NPC.
Actually, wait. What kind of gun is it?
It's a flintlock pistol.
That kind of. Hey, are you selling that?
Wait, is this
Mr.
guy-
Glorful?
Oh yeah,
Are
that
you
one's
selling
for sale.
How much?
Well, considering you didn't kill me just now, I can give you about. They're quite pricey. How does 180 gold?
You know, just because you're being so kind with your discounts, I'll give you 185.
Oh, if I could cry.
We've found somebody that we can put in a room with Akash, Sushi, and Gax, where none of the player characters will be the dumbest person in the room.
Oh no! So I get a flintlock.
Yes, you get a flintlock pistol.
Cool.
And for your discount, basically he'll give you an extra 50 gold pieces worth on top of the amount that you would pay their alpha.
Okay, so I need 300 gold, so I'll pay 250 then.
Yes, correct.
Am I able to purchase ammo here with him?
Oh, it comes with it. He'll give you 20
Okay.
shots with it.
Okay, cool.
That is the most wholesome thing a D&D person has ever said. I want to ethically hire him instead of
yeah.
kidnap this person against their
Yeah, I
will.
want
You're
to
mine
ethically
now.
hire him. Question: is this counted as? I should have asked this before, but is this counted as a revolver?
As a revolver?
Yeah.
No, I don't believe so.
Oh shit. I'll figure it out.
We'll
I just
figure it
wanted,
out
I
after.
just
We'll
wanted
figure
to
it
be
out
nice.
later.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do have a flintlock pistol. Whether you're proficient with it or not, you have one.
Oh shit! I made an impulse purchase. Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh shit!
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
He was so nice. I just wanted to do something for him. He said he had a gun. It looked cool. Althadon, please save me.
You know what they say? Stay strapped or get clapped.
Oh, I want him. I want him. Oh shit.
Oh god.
Well, now that I'm done with what I needed, what do you have available up here?
Oh. Well, you got couple potions, but also some rope here for you. See this here?
Hey,
This
Althadon.
can you don't have a ship, do you?
Not currently, no.
All right, never mind.
Hey, Althadon, I think considering apparently you're having a thing with Martina, you might need that rope later.
I don't follow.
Oh!
Don't worry.
Well,
Don't worry,
you
he
might
got it.
be interested in this piece, though it is quite expensive. It's a shark skin cloak here. Well, it makes it so you have it. You're more quiet when you're underwater, but you also take less cold when people try to ice you over. Less of that.
Less of that. Oh, I love him.
I thought he was going to offer a parapet of health.
I thought.
And I got this pocket watch. That'll sort of
I thought he was gonna offer the denier of contraception.
allows you to.
Could I take a look at the back of that pocket watch, actually?
Yeah. As you turn it over, there is a carving of a hourglass on the back.
Is that what I think it is?
What?
Is that McPherson, Yonan's father's mark?
Doesn't
or-
look like it, no.
Okay.
Bad.
Well, once a day you can make yourself real hasty.
It has,
It casts haste on you.
I see.
Oh. How much is that? Just asking for
Well-
a friend.
Wait 1 second.
You already swindled me once, DM.
I didn't swindle you.
All right,
I made a fish
swindled-
with a
I
gun and you couldn't help yourself. All
I,
right?
I swindled myself. I just wanted to put it on someone other than me, okay? Yeah.
Well, the pocket watch, that would be about 1,200. Same as the cloak there.
Well,
Actually, the cloak's more. Sorry.
how about we make a deal? Obviously, we're having a little bit of a rapport here. So
I think so.
When I get the goal for this watch,
Mhm.
I'm gonna come straight here and buy that off you.
Okay.
So if you could
Hold it for you?
if you could hold it for me, that would be nice.
Absolutely. I'll put it in the Gax box, because that's your name. Because we both start with G's and have guns.
Yeah. Hopefully not
Which
pointed at
also
each other.
starts with G.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god,
this
you're
guy.
purchasing weapons off of a Sesame Street
I
character.
like this guy, Althadon.
Yes.
We should probably get going though.
Yes, actually, I don't know why I didn't bring it up to her earlier, but, yes. I do have a item I believe to be magical, but, perhaps it'd be more interest to someone who does, sewing.
Right.
So, I'll get back to you about that, but, yes, I don't think, we can quite afford any of those items just at the moment, but again, Gax is interested in that watch, so
We'll hold it for you.
thank you for that. Yes.
How long you want me to hold it for you? 6 months?
Well, I was gonna say something that starts with G, but I don't think there's a number like that. Is there? How's it on?
Not in common, I don't think.
In Lokatha, all the numbers start with G.
Really?
No.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I lied.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll be back. Hold it for, let's say, 3 weeks.
Absolutely, I can do that for you. It was an absolute pleasure. Thank you for coming to Low Tide Trinkets and not shooting me.
Hey, I mean, what are people with good rapport for?
What does this character look like? I didn't see any art for him.
There is no art for him. I did not make art for him.
Please
He is
make
a
art for him.
God. I didn't know you guys.
Low
I can't make art for every guy you might.
I can make art for him if you give me a description. I love him.
Yes, I can send it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll send it for
I
you.
want to take him away from this place.
Yes. We will come back. I don't care. Is this the new mission?
The mission has changed.
I love him, but I can't because
We
it's not in
have
my
too many
character.
pets already.
He's not a pet. He's a man. Leave him alone.
What is the IQ of a pet? It's fine.
Yeah, I'll have to get you the description later because
Okay,
it's sort
it's
of pieced
okay.
through some other personalities of his. But yeah, he's like a tan. He's a tan-scaled Lokatha, which is a fish-like humanoid with large black bulbous eyes.
Oh my gosh, it's like a
His
guppy.
His gills flutter while he talks, which is why I was going to do it like this.
Oh.
His voice has a bubbly, wet quality to it.
Yeah.
And his clothes are mismatched, covered in salt stains, and he looks scrappy.
Yeah. Look scrappy. Let's go.
He's the
Yeah.
perfect sidekick to hold a backpack.
No, don't do that to him.
You want to knock him down from the owner of an establishment to a
We need
No,
to
you
a fucking pack mule?
No,
We
he's
need to
part of Hardy's gang. He is
We
the
need to-
second member.
A Perry and Hardy's gang?
Yes.
We need to reinstate him somewhere else. He needs better company.
All right, you guys exit Low Tide Trinkets.
Yeah,
You're able
yeah.
to make your way.
Yeah, well, actually, Althadon's gonna ask something to Gex.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it would be polite to offer to try to sell him the Trident of Fish Command. I don't know if it would be expensive.
Oh, yeah, maybe not. We'll find somewhere else tomorrow. We should probably get back.
Oh no! The fated cursed item of my people.
Yeah, no, we're gone. We're gone. We're gone. We're not talking about that.
I know.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay. All right, you guys are able to make your way. However,
Yeah.
back at your residence, Sushi. You have the
Here
barrel.
we go.
Sushi and
Oh,
Yonan, you guys do have a moment.
From the pot into the fire. Oh my.
What the hell is this? And she sees the barrel.
It looks to be a barrel full of gems, so...
This is not a
Oh,
gem. She pulls out a chunk of glass and just starts breaking it in her
It
hand.
cuts your hand. It's glass. Yeah.
Hey, buddy, you gotta hurt
She
yourself
takes
like
it
that.
to something and breaks it.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Despite the fact that it probably hurts a bit, she does crush a little bit into her hand as she just like.
I'm not
wipes
gonna make
it
you take a
off.
point of damage, but it's just a little bit of blood.
This is not an emerald.
I know
Emeralds
it's not...
come in all different shapes and sizes, and they vary by color, and well, not by color, but by cut, and that determines how much money they're worth. Like the further the emeralds and gems even, and the dark spire emeralds and even diamonds. They're way deep, and they you get those ones in the real deep parts of where the hot stuff is. And she goes on a little bit talking about gems. And
You
rock
seem
and
quite
formation.
knowledgeable about this this sort of stuff.
That's what I used to do.
You're a miner.
Mm-hmm. Well, I went in ahead to find stuff.
Oh, like a scout.
Yeah.
I take it that wasn't the best of gigs, as it was.
What do you mean?
You when you talk about the land down under, you make it sound like it was the nicest of places to live.
It really wasn't.
And how about did you end up leaving there?
I got hired by a circus.
Nice work if you can get it.
Mm-hmm.
I
It
suppose.
was the first time I ever left the land down under.
Did they take notice of your little talent with animals?
Well, I guess so. They said I was already dressed for the circus.
Is that so?
Yeah, you
Was
can
that-
ask Alfred, or right, Alphadon.
I think I will. But you were you dressed like the other folks from the land down under, or were you dressed a bit different?
I was not dressed like them. They were, well, dwarvish looking.
I'd
Heavy armor
imagine.
and stuff that I can't really carry.
And you dressed a bit lighter.
Mm-hmm. So I can scout ahead.
And I presume a bit more colourful?
I just like the color.
Aye, that you
And
do.
it's hard to find too, so it makes it a little more fun to find. Like a game. Every patch I found this one over in, oh, where was that? Eladar Forest when I traveled through there.
You're quite well travelled. I'd wager there are few, besides Nelsa here, for few of your kind that have travelled quite so far.
Well, you'll have to thank Squirrel for that one.
Right, Squirrel, I'll give that elephant a nice big hug when I see him, when we get back to Seawards Port.
Don't worry, Squirrel will take care of Henry. I know that's what you're worried about. Or Hardy?
Harrian? And
what was his name
Harriet-
again?
Harrian Hardy. And
The only
Height.
name Yoden can remember. Yeah.
He's heard it often enough.
Yeah.
So, are you gonna help me find this O'Brien and kick his ass? He owes me emeralds.
Sushi, you mentioned before that the things that are harder to find are the more satisfying to have.
They can be.
So, why is it you're trying to rob yourself of the satisfaction of finding your own bucket of barrel of gems here on Waterworld?
I had a barrel of gems and it turned into Alphadon. She kind of points towards the door where Alphadon once was.
Well, what do you want another one for? You think you can make a second?
I just want a barrel to sleep in. Is that so hard for a girl to ask? I like the pretty
I
gems.
can-
I want my gems back.
Well, that ain't happening, young ladies. So you're gonna have to buy or find or steal enough gems to fill your own barrel up. No one's gonna give it to you, not even in Waterworld.
But he said he would.
People say a lot of things. You've got a cute face. There's all kinds of men folk and a fair number of women who will happily give a cute lass like you and promise them all kinds of gems and riches. You've got to learn to take those sort of promises with a bit of skepticism.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you're gonna hold him to it then?
Mm-hmm. You coming? And she just grabs the barrel, still angry, and starts dragging it towards the rope.
Uh-oh.
Sushi, this strikes me as the kind of lesson you need to learn on your own.
Okay. Fearfully, she goes to the rope and cuts it to try to get down. Whether she falls or not, I don't know.
So
flies
you know,
upward.
you saw Connor O'Brien as he reached out and grabbed onto the rope, and then it took him down. You don't cut the rope to go down; you just grab onto it, and it takes you down.
Yeah, no,
Cut
she's
it,
just
bro.
gonna walk up and cut the rope.
You cut the rope, and it falls, and then it remends itself.
Oh, how does this work?
She just jumps on the rope and it just slowly starts.
Yeah,
squeaking
so
her way
you
down.
start going down.
Wait, so how
give
are
me
you
an
bring the
Barrel
athletics
barrel?
check.
strapped to the back.
Oh,
Okay, you
okay.
strap the barrel to your back. I'm gonna
Yeah.
still say, give me an
Wait,
athletics
how
check.
big
I'll
is
give you
that
advantage.
barrel?
Sushi's size. That's. Give me an athletics check.
Oh no. Oh,
Not
no.
one, not
That
one.
Oh.
That's a
Ah!
Sushi, you drop a little bit quicker than you expected, and the straps begin to tear on your back as you begin to hear the tinkling of glass falling out. And then you hear the screams of people below as glass begins raining on them all. As the barrel falls out of your back, you hear someone going, "Watch out, there's glass!" And you hear the sound of what you imagine a barrel hitting a human body from 150 feet sounds like. As you look below and you see this chaos, that's where we're gonna go to break again, quick.
Oh, this is not. Oh, God.
Yonen's just sitting in a hot tub with a glass of champagne right now, like he's Tony fucking Montana.
No.
Yeah, so in this moment, Yonan, Major Rakash would have looked through the bar and he says something. Atake 12.99. This is 27-year-old whiskey. As he pours some glasses for you as well. But that's where we're gonna go to break in a moment here. How about we take another 10? That way Billy can maybe hop out. And you know, all that jazz. So we'll come back 5 after. Hope you guys are enjoying Waterworld. I'm gonna run, take a quick bye. I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Oh, I am loving this. I am loving all of this.
So 150 feet were we up? 100 feet?
Yeah, 150.
Oh my word.
Yeah, I don't know. Jesus,
Poor-
Billy. Jesus.
And it's
That's on your hands.
Hope that guy's okay.
That blood is on your. No, that guy is dead. That guy is
yeah.
dead. He is dead.
Goodness.
I don't know. It could have been one of the strong guys, like the guy here's pointing out.
No, that's 150 feet, barrel full of glass. No, he's dead.
The glass fell out of the barrel before it.
Well, no, some of it fell out, and then the entire barrel fell out.
You don't know. This guy could be a barbarian. He could have just raged when the thing hit.
He's dead. He went unconscious after that. He's dead.
She might be able to bring him back. We'll see.
Yeah. I gotta think of how Sushi's gonna get out of the situation to begin with, since she's on
Just
a rope
climb up. Just climb
Like-
up.
20 feet down.
Just climb up. Fuck it. Like, just leave. I'll be right
Got
back.
the rope you're on. Go back up.
Definitely an option. Not what I was planning. I tell you that much.
Those friends that I sent the video to, not the video, the
Link?
panel to, absolutely fucking loved the butterfly clip.
Nice.
Everybody loves the butterfly clip.
Everybody.
Everybody loves the butterfly clip.
That's
Don't
Gax.
mix butterflies
Fine.
alcohol.
Yeah, exactly. College. Ain't nobody go to college.
I thought I was gonna say I'm not a bard.
I'm not a bard. I'm not a nerd. You think Gax went to college?
Barf down a few tips there.
Crazy.
Early in the morning.
Need to get a sea shanty Cotton Eye Joe.
I think
There'll
I
be
had
no
to look
Cotton
up.
Eye Joe in this world.
pretty sure that was so
Had to
copyright.
look up how much emeralds
I'm
were
sure.
in D&D, and they're 1,000 gold.
Yeah.
Well,
For
it
what?
depends on the
They're
size of
expensive.
them, but yeah, they're crazy expensive, dog.
Well,
Yeah,
many
sushi
gems
just has
can
to
get
like a
up to that
$20,000 barrel.
Yeah.
Well,
And because of that, someone died.
they did say that.
Hey, you don't know if he died.
I'm sure he's dead.
The gems fell out on the way down, but it's still a barrel, and that's still heavy, and that's still 150 feet.
Yeah.
We'll
That
roll for it.
definitely
How's that
can
sound?
kill. Yeah, that definitely can kill someone.
Oh yeah.
Sushi's gonna have to mourn the barrel. It's so sad.
It's so sad. The barrel died.
Oh,
I'm
she
sorry,
lost her
Alpha. I'm sorry, Alphadon. Hey, if anything, Sushi should take this as a lesson that if she does this ever again, she could hurt another barrel. You know? Being
She's
greedy
just gonna get
hurts.
really good at knots after this instead
Yeah,
of.
yeah. Being greedy hurts barrels. You don't want that, do you, Sushi?
Sushi will probably just never go up in a treehouse again.
Truly. The only real explanation to come out of this. Let me get this out.
Simmer would like this music.
Of course he would.
He was named after She Said She.
Yeah. You good there, Tables?
I'm eating.
I see.
Yeah, Timaru was named after a sea shanty, so.
Interesting. You could never guess what Cordy was named after.
Zombie mushroom?
No.
The Last of Us.
No, truly. Exactly. The cordyceps aren't real things.
Unless you go to a health food store and they sell it to you as a supplement.
Yeah, they're just mimicking me.
Start like just fucking. It's early in the morning. Oh, when the weatherman comes, we get to tea and rum. Tables?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wanted to ask, you said that Althadon was at 7 HP before. What is he at right now?
More than 7. 7 plus. At least
After-
8.
After using half of his hit die, he's at 26.
Out of?
45.
Oh, okay. So you're above half.
Above half.
Man, you guys took so many more hits in that fight than Yonan.
Oh, I wonder
Yeah.
why, Mr. I
Althadon-
go 1,000 feet away.
Althadon did not take any hits in those fights. Well, I take that back. He did get hit once, but he had his shield
Ward.
at the time.
Oh,
Ward,
that's
and then
right. You
kept
took
it up.
all the damage trying
That was
to
all
get...
just trying to save
Yeah.
Caltheon.
Yeah.
Right,
And
that's
well, no,
right.
no. Caltheon and then getting shot with arrows as we were
Yeah. I took a lot of damage.
Yeah.
The only time I got hit and actually took damage, other than the escaping, was that volley of arrows.
Me and I think Akash took a hefty chunk of damage too.
Here.
And Nelsa took
Yes.
all the damage.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder. It's okay. I made a deal. She didn't take all the damage. She's fine. I'm glad she hasn't questioned that yet.
Oh, she's been too tired.
Yeah.
She died like 3 hours ago. So
Yeah.
This has been a day.
Also, Yonan, I just want to picture this for you. As you're sitting in the hot tub with your champagne, your whiskey, you know, some stuff for the seafood boil, you are looking over a open glass window of the expanse of Waterworld, the beauty of all the lights and everything you can see. Well, welcome back, everyone, from the break. As we find the plumbers scattered about throughout the city of Waterworld, we have Althadon, Gax, and Akash coming back, returning from their shopping trip, as Sushi has ran into a bit of a predicament in getting her revenge back on the barrel of gems that Connor O'Brien had given to her. As Sushi was descending the barrel on her back, the straps began to rip. As they fell out, all the glass fell out onto the crowd below, and the barrel could be heard hitting someone. As we return to this moment, Sushi, you're 150 feet up above the ground. You just heard that happening. You can hear the screams below. What do you do?
I think Sushi will probably just freeze.
All right.
Like,
Appropriate
freeze,
response.
get scared, look up at the sky, not know what the heck to do in this moment, and just freeze.
All right. Yonan, you're sitting there, relaxed, enjoying your time. You just got in the pool, you got your whiskey, you got your champagne. Sushi had just went off to learn whatever Sushi's lessons is. And then you hear the screams.
Oh, boy.
This is Waterworld. This is a nation of pirates. This is normal.
This is normal. This is fine.
Oh, why is there glass coming from the sky? You hear crystal clear.
Okay, yeah, that was Sushi. Gets out of the hot tub, goes over to the side of the elevator, looks down.
You see a Sushi 20 feet below, just holding on. No barrel attached to her back, just the frayed straps.
You're coming up or
Help?
going down?
Off. I want off.
Okay, Yonan will walk down the rope. He's got the boots
Yeah,
of the spider climbing, so he
You're
will...
shirtless, dripping wet, but you put your boots of spider climb back on after you got out of the hot tub and are walking down the
Yeah,
rope.
he's just in his swim trunks, and he just walks like down the side of the rope itself.
Yeah.
Right next to where his Sushi is like, well, you look like you're in a bit of a pickle. Heights aren't really your thing, are they?
Mm-mm.
Well, we've
it's
all
not
got...
the ground I'm worried about, it's the sky.
We've got to do something about that trouble you've got with the Sky God. But business for tomorrow. We've done enough damage for today. And it's gonna offer you a big hug and offer to essentially carry you back up to the...
She clings to you with utter fear.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, you guys are able to make your way back up.
Yonan will
Made it.
No, Sushi, no, it did not. So, what have we learned from this experience?
Don't bring barrels into treehouses.
Yeah. Alright, it's a start. It's a start. Pats you affectionately on the head. Lessons have been learned, wisdom has been imparted, and lovely whiskey has been served.
It is
Rakash,
some of the finest whiskey you've ever tasted in your life. I mean, the bottle probably has got to be at least 300 gold pieces, 400 maybe.
But is it rubbing out?
Like, it's worth more than a minor magical item. It's worth more than a fucking... It's worth about as much as, like, a cloak of protection is.
Right, that's one thing off me bucket list. Actually, this whole night is several things off me bucket list. Rakash, case.
Yes. You see, they're sitting next to this is the first time you've looked at the whiskey bottle since they served you a glass. It is halfway gone.
Oh boy.
So I take it from your gobsmacked expressions, the way you're cutting through that whiskey, that this is your first time in Waterworld.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I certainly wasn't expecting to be ending my day here. I certainly doubt either of you were.
Absolutely not. Oh, God.
So, as much as I hate to bring down the mood, as we're all enjoying the captain's generous hospitality, I know that Caltheon was the one that had the book on him for messaging Prime Minister. Well, messaging the person that you lot are in contact with. And
yes, but we can take care of that through other matters. Case here can... There's a tree. He can... You know what I mean?
There's a slight problem with that
No
approach.
trees around here, yeah. But Martina says she'd take us back to Seawards Port. So...
Aye, that seems to be the plan. Hopefully the gods don't decide to laugh at our faces again tonight, over the next few days. I'm sure they've gotten their kicks in, but... So, just to confirm, you haven't contacted your employer to let her know that the job is done?
We have not been able to, with, Caltheon being gone.
Depending on if there is any other more pressing business, we might be able to get Alphadon to send that message across either today or tomorrow, depending on how things go. But yes, really sure you lot are a lot farther south. You don't get a lot of shipping business up here, so relations great, but is there any
non-existent?
So no sort of blood feuds or any of the like I should be aware of?
Not that I know of, no.
Right, good. Neutrality is a fine place to begin with pirates.
I think so.
All the same, it would likely be advisable to not draw a lot of attention to yourselves while you're here. Probably stay in the room as much as possible. Or the suites.
I think that can be arranged. I have no desire to see the rabble out there.
Aye, they're a rough bunch, but hey, if it produces stuff like this, man could
that's
get
from our country.
No, I mean this suite, this
Oh,
bar,
yes.
this pool. This is. This is.
Yes. I wonder what it's done for bettering the world, though.
I'd imagine not a whole fucking lot, but I doubt even a man as with as firm a morals as you can't at least see the temptation.
Oh, of
he's
course.
drinking it.
The temptation to cut your ties and what, have no allegiances to anyone or anything. Yes, I see it. I've encountered it before. It's cowardice.
Aye. That is indeed the word for it.
I'm gonna retire to my room. Case says.
Why?
Or sorry, not Case. Rakash.
Yonan looks back over the window with the best view in the fucking world, and he just says more to himself and to the others. Why the fuck does cowardice have to pay so much better?
Well,
as Rakash makes his way up to the room, your Case says, because it's not the easy decision. I apologize for the Major. He's
dealing with a loss.
The trials of today.
He's mourning.
The fact that we were sent to Seawards Port to help you for a quick thing, and now we're in fucking Waterworld is hard for him to deal with.
Aye, he does not strike me as the most flexible of men, which I imagine is useful in his line of work.
I have a question about the screams we just heard a second ago, which we're going to flash pan out to the rest of the crew. As you guys are approaching the sort of elevator area, you see a scene of people bandaging themselves up, and there's a bunch of Medicae around one man who has his arm and head stuck inside of a barrel as he's on the ground, and part of the barrel is jammed into his torso. You can see he is breathing, definitely not conscious, as you see just shards of glass everywhere shattered across this area.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't sushi.
Do we see glass everywhere?
Yeah, you do.
In the
colored
food
glass.
Colored
in
glass,
all kinds of
the
colors.
same colors from the barrel that you saw come in with the seafood boil before you left.
I don't want to deal with that.
Bad happened.
We don't know
You
this,
can just make your way to
Goblin.
the elevator if you want. You can just make your way there.
Yeah.
So anything you two quick want to do in this moment?
Yeah, Althadon, you see that there's glass here, right? All that color.
I unfortunately do, yes.
How much do you want to bet that somehow Sushi figured it out and just threw it off?
Oh, that barrel is for sushi?
Yeah. Remember when we were...
The barrel of glass.
Yeah, whenever we were here, whenever we came in, Sushi asked for a barrel of gems, and obviously no one wanted to give her a barrel of gems.
Occupied, but
And
so that barrel of glass is supposed to be Sushi's barrel of gems.
yeah,
Okay,
because
I
it was,
think I understand what happened.
yeah. How much do you want to bet Sushi just threw it off?
No. You're the
unless
betting
you-
man,
unle-
not me. But
Oh well, you're no fun.
thing is, if someone tried to fool Sushi into thinking those gems were really those pieces of glass were actually gems, she's actually very knowledgeable about gemstones.
Oh.
Like one of her most notable parts about her, actually.
It's not her
Spent
character
years
sheet.
She spent years in the mines, actually.
Interesting. Well, then I guess maybe she did just throw it off. That's pretty
Perhaps.
reckless, even for her. You know, you seem to know a lot about her. Maybe you should talk to her about that. Seems like, something that would be right up your alley.
We're gonna have to say something to her, yes. That guy does not look well.
Yeah, we don't have anything that we can do to help him, though, so...
Let's just go to the elevator.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I have to talk to Akash first before I go up, so maybe you go up first.
Well, at least that, what was his name? Garnel? Gear...
I'm gonna be completely honest, the reason why I
Goreflow?
did... Yeah.
The fish person?
Yeah, Goreflow, his name was, kind of confusing the first time I heard it, and then he said it like the second and third time, and I was like, oh, it's just the accent. Okay.
Yes, I think a smile came to Akash's face there for a moment.
Maybe.
When we were interacting with him, so hopefully he's in a better mood. But yeah, you stay here, talk with him. I'll go up and see what's going on upstairs. Or up a rope?
Yeah.
There's no stairs, so I don't really...
Yeah, it's one of those.
You go, pull out your, what do you have, a scimitar?
Short sword, I believe. Yes.
And you cut the rope, and you go up, and you see, I guess, Yonan and Case are talking. Sushi, are you in there with them?
I imagine so, yeah.
Yeah. So you see Sushi, Case, and Yonan and Case are sitting.
Picturing Yonan sitting in the hot tub with his feet out and the boots still on.
Yeah.
Yup, absolutely. And he's just looking at Case, just going, "Look, it's a city full of pirates. I'm sure things fall out of the rafters all the time. They're not. I mean, look at this place. It's not well built."
Sushi! Why'd you do that?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
There's quite an incident down there. What exactly happened?
They tried to
Yonan
rob
just-
me of my emeralds. And I went to confront them, but I can't get out of the treehouse.
Case is just gonna pour a little bit of whiskey in a glass and reach out towards you, Althadon.
He'll take it. And...
Was the fellow that got hit by the barrel still alive?
He's unconscious, but yes, he looks to be still alive.
Is the barrel okay too?
The barrel might need some work.
Okay.
But
Case,
Sushi, I still have the barrel.
Someone's helping the person too?
Yeah, someone's helping the person. They're trying to get the barrel off the person, yes.
Sushi, it might endear you to some of the... Do you still have any healing magic left in you?
Yeah, but I don't know how to get out of the treehouse.
Well, I'm starting to get pruny, and I was about to head down. I've got a relative to track down. And so I'll take you down. You can go minister to the fella that's managed to get himself injured, help anyone else that was hurt by the falling
actually
glass.
Tens of people, maybe even 100, that are all cut up with that glass. But yes, he looks to be the only one who's severely injured.
Well, she could get started. She's good at helping folks, and I can help you down. But on one condition, Sushi.
What's that?
You do not tell anyone, that it was you that caused the barrel to fall down.
Okay. But I want my barrel back.
Althadon
Okay,
will
fine.
roll out
That-
the portable hole and pull out the barrel. And set out
The
sushi.
original barrel. Yeah,
Barrel.
that could have been sold. As you pull that out,
He gets
Sushi, you
this
look at that and you
relief.
realize you have to go down and heal someone. Gax, you turn over and you see Akash staring wistfully in the distance, thinking as they see
Into the
all these
mid-distance,
people that need
brooding.
help. As you all smell the salty air coming off from the ocean, the brine of what happens when like seawater laps up against things for too long, gets trapped. You are all in Waterworld. And we'll be here for at least one more session, as that's where we're going to end the session today.
Yeah.
Welcome to Waterworld, everyone.
Yeah, lovely
Oh, it was
introduction.
everything I hoped for and more.
Oh my god.
I was
Well-
not expecting the heights.
Yeah,
I could tell.
massive pirate city. But yeah, welcome to Waterworld. Everyone who's watching, thank you so much for coming out. Looking forward to Twin Cities Con here, and well, take care, everyone. I hope you all have a good night.
Yeah.
Adios.
Yes. Good night.
Peace out.
Love it. I can't wait to read it. All right. Billy is back, my man. Well, before we finish this little session, ski out, everyone. Cheers to the journey. Cheers to Waterworld.
Cheers.
Oh, cheers.
Hang on.
Yes. I've got some whiskey right here.
Yes.
I don't have anything on me right now, so water has to be.
Fables, don't run and drink whiskey for the first time in your life. Drink water. Drink
Yeah.
water.
I've got water right here.
It'll be the
Water.
most insane thing. He
Water.
just comes out with a bottle of whiskey. Be like, no,
Yeah. No.
you're too good. You're supposed to
No.
be the best one of us.
Hey, I mean, yeah, everyone else drinks. I'm the middle ground. I drink every once in a while. Apparently, Tables doesn't drink. I didn't know that. Do you not drink?
That is
Like, at
correct.
all?
I do not.
Oh, yes.
Okay. You are the best of us.
All right.
Turns out he's been fucking hammering them out the past like week or something.
Yeah.
A barrel of glass came down from the sky, crashing in the tavern made the landlord cry. Shards everywhere and the patrons ran. Ale splashed on the floor from a busted can. Duck for cover, lads, it's a storm of glass. Sparkles flying fast, breaking mugs and flasks. Chaos through the room like a wild sea dance. No one saw us coming, not a single chance.